Good morning, family. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, we launching 10 minutes early. I got excited. I got excited. How's everybody hanging in there tonight? Everybody feeling okay? Man, I hope so. Hope everybody is holding tight. Feeling okay. Feeling okay. I've accomplished a few things. When you accomplish something, you feel it. Ooh, yeah. In the land of streams. Sir.
On the digital scene, preaching love and faith, telling tales with good glow, pastor by day. Trend star on the flow.
Oh.
From Washington State to the comic book fate, husband and a dad, man, this was great. Game strong, playing long. He's the real deal, Christ follower. Feel the blessings he reveals. Oh yeah, streaming uphill, moving to the beat. With faith and love, he's got the whole team.
Yeah. Come on now. Do this thing.
Let's go. Northfield in the house, yeah, he's taking us to church. Preaching on switch, showing legends how to work. Pastor with the wordplay, gamer with the skill. Making TikToks daily, got the net on thrill. Suit up, cape on, world's greatest super nerd. Following Christ while he dominates the leaderboard. Controller in one hand, Bible in the other.
Morning, Emily. How you doing? Welcome in. How's it going? Man, I heard y'all getting crushed with that sweet, sweet cold over there. What up, Relish? How you doing? Thanks for that first time chat. First time chatters get a gift. Look, as soon as the song's done, I'm going to give you your gift. Relish, you know how we do. Actually, you're first time chatter. Maybe you don't know how we do. We're going to give a gift away. No. It's not like, I know you're thinking, you get a car. It's not that kind of gift. She like, oh, for real? Nah, yeah, you get a free drop. I'll give you your free drop. Hold on. 40 seconds, you get your free drop. How you doing today? Relish with Ruth. I kind of dig that name. I gotta know though. Do you like just relish life? Are you like into it, or is it relish like you like a home canner? Emily said, "Yeah, we did get hit with a crazy storm." I thought so. That was the rumor I heard. Y'all was gonna get crushed over there. It got cold here, and it like pretended to snow. But we ain't getting none of that Midwest snow. Forget that. That's crazy talk. Oh yeah. Welcome in. Good to see everybody All right, first time chatter. You know, when you're a first time chatter, you walk into a room, you don't know nobody, and you just open your mouth and say hello, what it is, what's going on, what we doing today. You know, that takes courage. Not only that, that shows us a lot of love. So we show some love right back. We call this the love dance, Relish. All right. I hope you felt the love coming through the screen. I dig that little dude, man. Man, he get down. If you don't fight, see, every time I say that, I'm like, I should memorize his name so I could give him a shout out. He got a YouTube channel, and that's what he does, man. He goes to like where they're playing live music, and people come out of the woodwork to dance with that dude. He's just crazy. You feel the love. Man, we got some mad hot dog low over here too, although it's not hot dog summer season yet. When summer kicks off, we got a hot dog roller, you know, like they have it at 7-Eleven. That's coming soon. I've had a couple people say, you know, like, man, when's it coming back? Man, it's still too cold for hot dogs. I gotta wait till spring at least till baseball season. You know what I mean? We got like 20 more days till baseball season. So right now it's just espresso. So we doing espresso when it's cold. We do hot dogs when it's warm. Simple as that. I don't do relish though. I don't do relish on my dog. What's up, Mr. H? There it is. Espresso party time. Let's go. Espresso. There it is. Come on now. Let's go. It's espresso party time, family. I got wake up breakfast blend today. Yeah, it's that rough ground. I know. I need to go have it ground right. Too lazy. Too cold out. All right, family. It's brewing. It's brewing. I'll let you see it when it come out. Yeah, so what we do up hey Magic, top of the morning to you too. Top of the morning. Hey, what we do over here, Ruth. This is North Hill Live. I am North himself. On Mondays, we play indie games. On Tuesdays, we do Bible study. On Thursdays, we have church together. And on Fridays, we do a DIY stream. I'm currently building a motorcycle, but I'm taking the day off because I need help wiring it. It's kind of a two-man job, or at least it is for me because my mind doesn't work with electricity. So until I get a helper, I'm going to leave the motorcycle sit until I can get it wired. So today we got two things on the docket. Number one, we need a new raid emote because our raid emotes that we have set up for our auto raids are subscriber only emotes. And that doesn't do anybody any good when you want the bot to drop the emote for you. Nah, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to make one today and then we're going to put it in. We're going to put it in on everybody can use it side. Yup. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to play Is This Seat Taken, which is a kind of an indie, kind of a small run game. Yeah, man. I love the motorcycle, but I was really into it for about 6 months. And then we got it all put back together. I'm like, all right, let's wire it. And I realized because I got it from a police auction, all of that wiring had been cut by whoever owned it before me. Man, we had a real problem. So I've had to do it from scratch, and I'm not very good at it. Boss battle's happening. I'll jump in, Mr. H. Let's see. I'm gonna play a mage. There we go. I'm in with you, Mr. H. I got your back. The espresso is completed. A little thin today, Mr. H. Man, it smell like $1 million, though. Yo, top of the morning to you, too. What up, Magic? How you doing? Yeah, it smell good. It smell good. Thanks for that check-in. If you guys do not know, we have a giveaway every month. This is our giveaway. We're giving away the Book of Hope. And so if you want a chance to win a copy of the Book of Hope, all you got to do is get a ticket. We give a ticket away every day. Top of the morning. It costs you 1 pew point. I mean, you get that much for showing up, but you get a pew point for top of the morning. And then you get on the list. We put you on a big wheel. Mm-hmm. So we giving that away in what? Another week? Is that right? Are we giving that away next week? What day is it? 20th? Yeah, man. We getting close to the giveaway. Yeah, we go, Mr. H, we in trouble, bro. We are in trouble. This is not going to go well. You and I are going to get eaten by this thing. I don't know that we beat this in a week. I'm going to smite him. Let's try this. Not much chance here. Oh, you know what? That's smite. You know what? No, I barely touched him. We have to hit him with that like 6 times, bro. Yeah, so Mr. H, I'm taking your advice. We're gonna build the emote today. We're gonna build a raid emote. So I hope everybody in chat is coming with their best ideas. You know how we do. We go to AI, and then we tweak it, and then we tweak it, and then we tweak it, and then we tweak it. Go back to AI. You know how we do. You've done this with me before until we get it just like we want it. And then we throw it up into regular rotation so we can change our raid bot drop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, then we throw it in the bin and you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, Ms. Ray. That's exactly what we do. We're like, I like this. Okay, now it stinks. Yep. That's exactly what we do. I'm going to. Ooh, we in trouble. I'm going to heal. Ooh. Do I heal your name? Oh no, that's not me. That's you. What am I doing? Oh, that's you. That ain't me. That one's me. I'm like, I can't heal. I was trying to play your character. This is exactly how I play D&D too. I play everybody's character but mine. Hey, Ruth, you play D&D? Do you play any role playing stuff? Let's try lightning. I haven't done lightning on this guy yet. I'm just asking because we have a new campaign, not run by me. I'm just going to be a player. I am going to stream it though, starting on Saturday. Yeah, we're going to do it once, maybe twice a month. Like long-term campaign. I'm stoked for it. What's up, Floofy? How you doing, brah? Welcome in. Floofy, I'm sorry, Floofy. I am rocking Leeds United today. I apologize. I know you're not a supporter, but it's cold up in here, and it is the scarf I had available. You want me to wear a scarf from your neck of the woods? You got to send me one. Look at me out here begging for gifts. Yeah, man, we missed you yesterday, bro. We missed you. I did get your message saying that for whatever reason, my go live didn't pop up. Mr. H, we are dead, bro. We are dead. What's up, Big Wham? Hey. Gotta be showing out. You are absolutely right. Mr. H, you getting crushed over there. Yeah, I think we're learning how the game works. We're playing better, but we ain't winning. We ain't winning. The boss, by the way, that boss is normal level, and we getting crushed. Man, things are good with me, Big Win. It is. Oh, I got the rain effect on. It's not raining. It's snowing. It's finally snowing here. Now we ain't getting very much. That should be snow, not rain. I apologize. I'm telling you, that's my $1 million idea. Where's Disco at? Disco's our computer programmer. This if I could key my my weather, my weather, what do they call it? It's basically a screen in front of me. It's a green screen, and I can put different weather on. I can put leaves, I can put snow, I can put water, all that stuff. So we got rain on because it was raining on Tuesday. If I can figure out an app to switch it for me for whatever the weather was outside, I'm telling you, $1 million idea. Let me turn it off though, because it is incorrect. There we go. All right. Look, I think it's an amazing idea. I think that would absolutely crush it. It's soccer. I have no favorites. I just don't wear any All Blacks beanie, and I'll be happy. That's right. Ducky's an All Blacks fan, right? She in that rugby world though. Overlay. Yeah, Mr. H. If I could, you know what? I think it's a brilliant idea. We need to find someone that can actually program where your overlay would be tied to, like, I don't know, Google Weather or whatever, right? So you would tie it to your local weather and the overlay would change. You know, like that's the kind of app I would spend money on. So I could just, every time I come on, I open up that overlay and boom, it does whatever it does outside. Wouldn't that be awesome? I don't know how you would do a sunny day. A cloudy day, maybe they could have clouds rolling by. I don't know. I'm just the idea guy. I'm only asking for a 10% finder's fee. Y'all gonna make $1 million. I'll take my $100,000 off the top. Just saying. You got to do all the work, but the idea is mine. You can have it. David's Daily, how you doing, bro? This is the fight of my life. Don't even get a notification. David, you're the second person to say that. Hold on. Did I do something wrong, or is Twitch be twitching? Floofy said he missed the notification yesterday, missed the whole Third Sunday. Yeah. Third Sunday yesterday was a wild one. I had some camera issues downstairs. And so I think I got the camera issues dealt with, but just to be safe, I did order a new cable. So everything should be straight for our vinyl stream on Friday. Do we have a surprise for Pineapple? We do. I put it in. I think I may have duplicated it. Mr. H, there may be 2 pineapples up there. I did put it in though. I did it this morning. Is that a lumpy space princess? Yes, you're. Look, Ruth, if you want, if the way you get on the back screen is you save your channel points, and then you can pay channel points, and you send me an image as long as it's a relatively appropriate image, and it goes on the big screen, and it goes up for, what did we decide? 4 months. You get it up for 4 months. There it is. There's the one you're asking for. Mr. H, I got it in there twice. I didn't take the old one out. I put the new one in. Relish says, I got the notification on my computer, but not on my phone. Weird. Yeah, we have not run the trailer yet. I'm going to run the trailer next. I have not changed the audio there, David. I did not change the audio. I didn't get to it. So it's the old audio, not the new track. I'll take 2% of that for being your word. What's that thing called? North, I just wanted to say thank you for the calendar fridge magnet. You got it? Bro, Floofy, you know how long ago I sent that? Bruh, I was gonna say I don't know where you live. That's not true. I do know where you live. But man, it's like you on another planet. Stuff takes weeks and weeks, and I think I sent that like the first day of February when we realized that we missed you on our first run, because we sent a whole batch of them out, and I realized I missed you, and so we did a second run of like 2 or 3 people, and man, that took forever. It's not a bad thing. Pineapple is awesome. It's all good. It was really choppy last time you played it. Was it choppy, David? We'll run it again. I'm getting ready to run it right now, actually, before we go to our first event of the day, which is we need to make a new raid emote because the raid emotes don't play on the drop unless we... Okay, so the way the drop works is it's exclamation raid, and I think anybody can put it in so they can get their own little copy of it. So when we raid somebody, you have something to throw in chat when you get there. But that's run by Nightbot. Well, Nightbot is not either... You set them up as a moderator, but you don't set them up as a subscriber because why would you do that? You got to pay for that, right? And so we couldn't figure out why the emotes were coming up as text instead of emote. Well, it was because he wasn't a subscriber. We figured that out yesterday because Mr. H gifted him a subscription, the bot, and then everything worked. So we're like, we got to move the emote to a follower emote and not a subscriber emote. So we need to make one specifically for that purpose. Yep. Anyway. Luby says that South African post office sucks. It must have just sat in there for a week because it doesn't take a week to get from me to you. But it must have taken a week or 2 weeks just sitting. Crazy. If I look back at the VOD, it's pretty rough. I will, David. Stands next to North as he gives a pitch, whispering in his ear, overlay, app, green screen. Easiest $2,000 I ever made. What kind of idiot subs a bot? Look, it was a good test. It's worth the $5 to find out. All right, my friend. Actually, I think the expense went up. I think it's $7 now. Real quick, we have a special event coming up on Friday, and then another one coming up on Saturday. One on Friday and one on Saturday. Now, our Friday event is actually really simple. That's not it. Our Friday event, you like that? I'm like, it's really easy. Here it is. That isn't it. Our Friday event is a normal Friday stream for us, but we're going to be on a DJ raid train. I know that I'm not a DJ. That's not what I do. But I have a little baby vinyl collection. And if you've done a vinyl stream with us before, we put up 3 records. You guys decide which record. We do a quick vote, quick poll, and you guys decide which record we play. We play half the record. While that record's playing, I pull out 4 more records. We vote again. There you go. That's our vinyl stream. And so, like I said, it's not that pro DJ action, but I think it'll work. I think people are going to like it. And then on Saturday, the following day, we have a bonus stream. We're going to do this once, maybe twice a month. It is a brand new RPG adventure where we are going to be playing Star Wars, man. We're gonna be in that Star Wars universe. I'm stoked for it. I got my character all set up. I got my sheet all set up. Look, I'm ready for the mayhem. And you know what's best? You know what's best about the new RPG stream? I ain't gotta run it. So I can just give David's Daily Show a headache for 3 hours and walk away. My hands are clean. Look, I come in here and I try to entertain folk. I try to hold it down, and y'all bring the mayhem. I'm gonna bring the mayhem to David's stream. You watch, David. You heard it from me first. But here it is. Here's the promo. I'll see you guys on Saturday for this. Hey.
Drive home on a Saturday, screens light up like a Russian dawn. David's Daily Show in the docking bay, talking wild plots till the day is gone. Northfield crowd in the chat like a cantina, typing fast, every joke's in flight. Blue milk mugs and a fresh caffeine rush, we're locked in, going live on site. Punching the codes, 12:00 Pacific time. Everybody knows that's the jump to the main storyline. Saturday
Hey.
make the run at noon Pacific, we're in twin sunshine. From the hill to the hyperlanes, we go far. David's Daily Fire and the star after star. Saturday at North Hill, come on through. Disco bear rolling fate for the whole crew. If you feel that pull from the galaxy bizarre, tune in, blast off with the Star Wars stars.
Come on now. Blast off. We got the Star Wars stars, 9 a.m. Pacific, February the 28th. Look, I'm telling you. But look, I know what you're thinking. You thinking, oh, he just hyping this up. Man, we gonna bring it. We gonna bring it. I'm stoked. What's up, Disco? Speaking of RPG players, what's going on, Disco? See, it's that chaos I'm leaning into, bro. It's that chaos. Hey, come on now. Oh. All them Star Wars stars. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm bringing the firepower. Honestly, you guys are going to be genuinely surprised. Way more work in this one. Okay. There we go. Look, I'm not trying to give nothing away. I ain't trying to give nothing away about what we playing or, what my character is. Let me just say. His name is Spectre. I'm just putting it out there. There you go. There's your spoiler. I gave you. Look, I know you're never supposed to tip your hand. When you roll in this stream, you expect all the surprises. I'm tipping my hand. That's his name. And let me just say, he's got some mental aptitude issues. The boy be trying hard, you know what I mean? But he's got some repressed anger that's not quite so repressed, you know what I'm saying? Right there bubbling on the surface. You wait. You're gonna love it. He gonna be bigger than Chewbacca. Someday they're gonna go, there's Harrison Ford, right? There's Mark Hamill, and then there's Spectre. I'm just saying. My name, David's Daily's name, Disco Bear's name, Shiny Penny's name are going to be up in that echelon. I'm telling you, we're going to get a call from Lucasfilms going, yo, bruh, can we buy your storyline? I'm telling you, we need to start a brand new franchise, a whole new Trinity. Just saying, they're going to be calling us. Look, if you think this is mayhem, show up for that. I'm just saying. All right. Yeah. David's Daily said David read the character sheet. He's listed as having a maturing dad bod. That's true. Who made the animation in that trailer? Not me. That is it was made by a band. The band, they do busking. It's a busking band. One of those bands that goes to like conventions and plays like songs about like, I don't know, Dune or Star Wars or whatever. It's a busking band. And they made a song about the cantina. Anyway, and the animation was so great that I grabbed like 30 seconds, 40 seconds of it. Yeah. I thought about doing it myself, just spending a couple bucks on AI and making it happen. And then I was just searching around going, oh, we need some video, some action in the trailer. And I found that. I'm like, bro, if I pull the part out where he's playing the saxophone, it's just going to work. Yeah. The Buskin Raiders. It won't be hard to do better than what Disney did. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. All right, family. Look. I need y'all's help. We're gonna get to work here. Let's see. Let me clean this up. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to make an emote, and we are going to be using Poyo. We're going to use Poyo to make an emote. What I need from you, family, is top of the morning to you, Disco. What I need is the prompt. If you guys don't know how AI image generators work, we're going to start with an AI image generator, and then we're going to tweak it, and then we're going to tweak it, and then as we've already confirmed, we'll probably throw that away and do it again until we have an emote that we like. We're trying to make a raid emote. So I need some prompt suggestions in chat. What should we use as our prompt? What should we use as our prompt? I think it's got to start with the word emote, right? So let's start with well, there's a bunch of ways we can do this. As you can see, this is the promo image that David made that I then tried to animate and it didn't function. This is why I wound up doing something else. So we're not going to use that. I should just throw that away. We're not using it. Let's remove that. It did not work at all. Should have called it Planet Battles. Laser sword emitting. No, we're going for an emote. So we got to go. So we're gonna do text to image first. So I do emote for emote. It's got to be square. So let me do. Actually, square is one of our choices, and I pick square down here. Yeah, square. So I need an emote. Do we want the word raid in it, or do we want an image that evokes raiding? What do you guys think? Like if I just do emote for Twitch with the word raid and something. What kind of background do you want? You guys think it should be clear? I don't want just the word raid. That's wild, right? There's already an emote with the word raid. And I think this is going to be a still image. What do you guys think? I could do. But I think of when you think of raiders, what do you think of? Do you think of like pirates, or do you think of like Raiders of the Lost Ark? Like, what about with the word raid and an Indiana? See, the problem is that Indiana Jones is not cool. I know. There's too many nerds in chat right now for me to start dishing on Indiana Jones, but I don't know. I never thought it was good. Oh, you got a prompt to start with. I like that. Okay. All right. So we could start with. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I'm picking up what you're laying down. All right. So if we start with your caricature, no, I feel you. So if I do a save image, let's start with this. We'll save the image over here to my my downloads. Yep. Image already exists. Replace it. Yes, please. There we go. Now it exists. Where'd it go? What did I do? What did I do, family? And then I go back to Poyo and I switch it to image to image. So I go image to image. I pick up the image I just dropped. Yep. And that image loads. Emote for Twitch. You want it to have the word raid? Because right now it has words. What are the words that it has right now? The words it has right now, well, you know what? Maybe it doesn't have to have the word raid. It would just be like I'm riding in. Like I'm, okay. So let's get emote for Twitch. Going through ads, so I don't know if he read it. I'm sorry, what did I do? David says, instead of a motorcycle helmet, make it a Viking. David, there you go. Now you thinking out of the box. And we're going to make it square, right? Is that correct? Output number 1. Emote for Twitch. Square image. Instead of a motorcycle helmet, make it a Viking helmet. Yo, Ben, what it do, bruh? All right, let's give that. It usually takes like 2 to 5 minutes. Let's let that generate and see how close we are to something we love. That's what I made as a sticker suggestion. I don't have the North caricature separate, but more for design. Can you get AI to pull out the image and make just yes, yes, yes. So I like the idea of like, oh, we're raiding, like we're riding in. That's kind of cool. And I like the character face. We could always just put a. I think I have a couple of shots just of my nugget. If not, we can literally take them right here. Look, this is our DIY stream. We making stuff. Da-da-da-da. Ben, how you been, brother? How are things with you? We making an email. look, look. I'm not gonna say uh, I kind of love it. I kind of love it, man. What do you? It might be too detailed for an emote. I wonder if it's gonna like if I shrink that down to emote size, is it gonna come off? Emotes. All right. Let's let. I can't believe I'm saying. Did we do it in one? David, Emily, Mr. H. Did we do it in one? Look, we've never done it in one. Like ever. It's always 10, 15, 20 tries. All right. I don't hate that. I guess maybe the prompt we gave was simple enough, right? Man, that's good. Doesn't it feel like a refrigerator magnet? You're not wrong. Let's try. I don't know how it's going to shrink down. Let's try to shrink it down and see what it looks like. Because right now it is 2048 bits by 2048 bits. Let's go ahead and snake the image, man. Let's snake this. All right, so let's do a proper download. Download without the watermark. So there you go. I've just paid for it. We now own it. Let's change the name. Let me change it to what we can call it. Something simple name. Simple name. There we go. It is, by the way, it is 4 megapixels. Like it is 4.5. It is massive. It is massive, my dude. Okay, then I put it in the correct folder so we can find it. That would be a good start. Do-do-do-do. It's a tattoo. Man, you know what, the head and the helmet and stuff, I can see that. Nice to hear from you. You okay? Oh, that you talking to H. You talking to H. You ain't talking to me. That's all good. Go ahead, talk to H. Let me go ahead and copy this image so I don't lose it. Man, I got too many windows open. If if my whole world crashes, it's because I'm being aggressive with my wind is. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in emotes because that's where it should live. Let me get a new folder. Isn't this great when I'm doing stuff and you can't see it? It makes for just a great stream. There we go. We'll call that folder raid. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Then I'll take our new image and I'll throw it in the raid file. Easy, easy, easy does it. Okay. Now we have our image. Put it right there. Everybody can see it. Let's open it with paint. Very simple because we don't really want to do anything particularly special with it. All we're trying to do is reduce it. And then we reduce it to emote size, theoretically. Come on. All right, now I can see what I'm doing. 10 new subs on the 28th, and I'll get the head tattooed, making it, getting the head tattooed, making it a promise right now. 10 new subs on the 28th. That's bold. That's bold right there. The problem is 10 new subs don't pay for a tattoo. You losing money, bruh. You losing money. Let's go ahead and get this where I can see it. I haven't used this in a minute, so you'll have to excuse me if it takes me a minute to remember how to do this. Let's go ahead and do a reduction. We're going to do it by pixel, not by size. This is something I've learned the hard way. We're going to do 500 pixels. No, not 8,500 pixels. 500 by 500. I go, okay. Boom. You know what? At 500 pixels, it still looks good, isn't it? At 500 pixels, that still look good. Do. What do you got? Man, you know what? I was worried that reduction, we'd lose all the quality. That's 500. That might still be too big, though. Yeah. David, I sent you your calendar. You should get it today, tomorrow. And I did include a North Hill sticker in there. I don't remember which one I gave you, though. I might have just given you the logo. I got a really cool sticker of my head that I send to people, but I don't think I sent you one. Yeah, maybe. Well, the problem, see, Mr. H, the problem with cropping is you have to crop even. Let's crop. You're right. You're not wrong. Let's crop, and then we can adjust the pixels to match, and we should wind up. All right. You're not wrong, actually. Hey. So what you do is you crop like this, if I remember right. Yep. Well, that was wrong. Okay. Where is? I haven't cropped in forever, Mr. H. There's crop. I found it. Okay, so you rectangle first, right? Like this. You rectangle up, and then you crop. There we go. Then you crop. Then you scale. See how it's off by a little bit? You unlink it, and then you make it even. So it's 471 by 471. I was off by 3 pixels. There we go. You know what? I think you're right. That looks a ton better. Bigger is better. Look, bigger is better, Ben, but not when you're making an emote, it's got to get small. So then I do a save as, and I'm going to save it as a PNG. If you guys have never made an emote before, this is sort of the process. So I go to where all of my stuff lives, all my stream stuff. Here's my emotes. And here's my raid emotes. There's my dead folder, and I save it. Okay. Then this is where the process gets insane. Then we go look at it, and we see how big it is. It is no way. Bruh, look, this is a day of memorial. I can't believe. Did we do it in one? Bruh, I think we just did it in one. Let me throw it up and see if it actually fits in the emote box. Give me just a second. I'm gonna change my screen so you guys so I don't dox myself. You know what I'm saying? And then I go down here to emotes. Yep. And do. Okay, I make a slot for it. Do the straight upload. Wait, I saved it as a PMG in it. I'm pretty sure I did. You guys watched me do it, right? Why is it not here? Oh, never mind. I found it. Bruh, I can't believe that worked. Okay, and then I drop it in here and I call it raid. We're going to call it North Raid. Let's call it North Raid. Oh, it is already north. There we go. We just call it raid. I do that fat upload. And then theoretically, you guys theoretically, you guys have access to it right now. I do. I need to put. I'm watching you people back in though. I removed. I'm watching you people to make room. I need to put. I'm watching you back in. Let's put. I'm watching you people in here. Because as a mods get their own emotes. You guys know this, and I'm going to slot a sign down here to standard 1. There you go. Okay, so look at that, Mr. H. That is so good. That is so good. Okay, so now our last step is to change our command, and we take out which one are we taking out? We're taking out North Hill Slide, right? So we're gonna take out North Hill Slide, and we're gonna put in the motorcycle, and it should be right as rain. Yep. Oh, we got Bouncy Boy in there too, don't we? That's okay. We can do instead of Bouncy Boy, let's do Stars. And then instead of the slide, we'll do the raid. I think all the animated slides, none of them are free, huh? Why is it they're all tier 1? Yeah, so only subs can use animated. I wasn't aware of that. Yeah. Okay. So we go down here to step 3, which is Nightbot. Let me pull up Nightbot right quick. Ben says, how am I this look, Ben? I got into like kind of really light computery stuff back in like the late 80s. And I just kept doing, I'm not good at it. I just smash the buttons until they do what I want. Well, the reason we're getting rid of it, Ben, the reason we're moving it is because when we go to raid out, like right now, Ben, if you put exclamation raid in, Ben, type in exclamation raid, unless you're a subscriber. I don't think you're a sub. Anybody that's not a sub in chat, exclamation raid, and what comes up is not the emotes. You're going to get like little text, and we want all those texts to be real emotes. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to change the command line. Right now, I'm going to change the command line. So I go down here to raid number 1, and I edit. Yeah. See, there you go, Ben. See how you don't have emotes where Mr. H did? Right there where it just has my name highlighted and it says North Hill. That should be an emote. So then now all I can think of is that blonde kid with that mullet doing the thumbs up at the computer. Look exactly like North Hill when he was a kid. Man, you ain't wrong. You are not wrong. It looks like you're a follower, Ben. I'm not trying to like drum up subs. I'm just saying that's why we're doing it. Okay. So then we write another command, which should be like this. And then I put up free emotes in the middle. That's the plan. Okay. Actually, let's do it the other way. I'm going to copy and paste the message like that. And then everywhere where I have emotes that I can't use, I'm going to replace them with ones I can. Well, I thought I was going to. It's not really letting me do anything. Basically changing one of the raid messages not to... Yeah, I'm going to change raid 1. The original raid, I'm going to change it theoretically. I just have to write the new message because it won't let me change yours. I don't know why. Let's try again. So it says, what does it say? Pastor North. I got to make sure I don't spell anything wrong. I'm really good at spelling things wrong. And then there's 3 emotes of just my head. And I want to make sure I get the ones I'm allowed to use. There we go. Then it says church plant family. Yep, that is true. We are a church plant family. And then you had the logo. So we're going to move the logo and we're going to put in our new motorcycle emote. Where did it go? Where is the new motorcycle? It is North 8 raid. Yep. Um, and a bunch more emotes. Of course, a bunch more emotes. Mm. Yep. And then taking me forever because I'm trying to like talk. Do you guys do that? Where like when you get ready to like you're driving your car and you're looking for an address, you have to turn the radio down? Because I do. Well, that didn't work. Mr. H, why is it that the new one I put in didn't work? Mr. H, can you copy the message I just put in and where it says North Raid, can you change it to the North Raid emote and see if it works for you? By the way, North, you'll love this. Remember a certain shovel-headed Christian? He's also a native. Oh, yeah, you know what? I did know that. He is from, and I want to say Dayton. Yeah, you see, Mr. H, the new raid emote didn't come up in its place. Why did that not work? Did I put the wrong command in for the emote? Oh, it's a capital R. It's a capital R. Oh, he from Cleveland. I was going to say he was from Dayton. It's capital R. Still didn't work. No, Mr. H, fix it for me. No, we're just working on the raid command. Man, that is so frustrating. Hold on. Oh, that bugs me. Why is that not working? Congratulations, big win. After all that work, we have to make it function. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, I know why it doesn't work for me. I just figured it out. It's because I don't have access to that emote yet because my chat hasn't refreshed. There you go. There, it worked for you. Thank you. Yeah, then I copy your message and I put it in on the response. And I update it. Now, exclamation raid should come up with all of that text. Yeah, there we go. I don't have access to that emote right now because I've been on stream the whole time. I've been on chat the whole time. As the streamer, when you add emotes during the stream, you don't have access, but everybody else does. So like anybody that wants to put in exclamation raid, you should get all the, yeah, there you go. There you go. Beautiful, Mr. H. Hey man, we've done a thing. I like when we're successful. Sometimes we get to be successful. You need that gold in your life. Big win. I need some gold in my life. Have you seen the price of gold right now? Bruh, people are scared about this economy. If you got money in gold right now, you are very happy with yourself. I'm just saying. Thank you, Mr. H. We've accomplished the thing. I want to see it in big life though. Let me see it in big life. And then we got a game. I promise we'll be playing a game. Oh, never mind. I keep saying like I'm going to show the new emote in big life. I can't show the new big emote in emote because I don't have it. There we go. There's yesterday. There's last week's emote. There we go. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, bro. I mean, if you've been watching that, that's crazy talk right now. People are scared to death. They buying silver and they buying gold and they buying like stuff you can't live without, like Tylenol. You know what I mean? It's going sideways. Luckily, we ain't the one who provides the provisions. I do. Big win. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. No, seriously, if I really felt like it was up to me to make ends meet and I didn't have God on my side right now, if I felt like I was walking through this by myself, if I didn't have my Christian brothers and sisters out here in the streets with me, if I wasn't walking in the spirit, I would be one of those conspiracy crazy, the world's falling apart nuts to be out there chasing a dollar. I would be because I'd be terrified right now. Man, I'm having a sneezing attack right now. Any solutions? I don't have solutions to sneezes. I do get like occasional sneeze attacks myself, brother. I've been there. Vicks. Oh, do you do that for sneezing, David? Do you do that for usually when I got a sneeze attack? It's like go blow your nose, get everything cleaned out. Get all them sneezes out, man. Just have at it. And try to get them lungs nice and free. Man, does North believe in aliens? No, I'm just saying that, like, without Jesus in my life, I think I would be one of those guys that would chase those conspiracies. I do. Not because I'm a crazy person, but because anxiety is a real thing. And you have to blame it on somebody, right? But if you're walking in the spirit, you know that this is how mankind was designed, and the only real joy, the only real comfort, the only real steadiness you get in your life is leaning on the Father. And so because of that, I don't have them worries. I don't have them fears. Do I believe in aliens? That's a good question. I think there's stuff we can't explain. Is that fair? Is that a fair statement? And I think a lot of alien sightings. Here's my piece of conspiracy for the day. When people talk about aliens, I saw a spaceship, I saw a little green man, all that kind of stuff. The Greys, shadow walkers, all that stuff you hear about on social media, or if you're into that kind of movie. I think it's just demonic activity. There you go. There's my conspiracy. I think it's the evil one out there messing with people. I really do. Don't listen. That vapor inhaler is a trap. You think? Hey, thank you, Mr. H. Love it. Man, I'm so thankful, North, that we put God on our side. There's freedom in that belief. Exactly. And so, is there an alien somewhere? I mean, if there is, that's God's problem, right? You know what I'm saying? He that's there for a reason. I wasn't joking, but I'm interested. Look, I think there's lots of things that can't be explained, and that's okay. That's okay. I mean, even when John is writing the book of Revelation, right? He gets to the very end, and he, the heavens have parted, and he sees into the heavenly realms, and he receives this vision. And he's talking about the fact, if you study this, there's a blessing, but there's plenty of mystery in here, meaning you ain't going to figure it all out. So even the Bible says there's stuff that is not revealed to us. So why is it when you see something crazy happen in the world and you want to explain it? Oh, it's an alien. It's a Bigfoot. It's a Loch Ness monster. It's a werewolf. Maybe, I guess. But there's things that we're not supposed to understand. That's all right. I try to be good with that. I I definitely feel you, but I think about the true descriptions of what an alien looks like. Doo-doo-doo. Dang, my comment knocked you out of alert when you were like, no. uh, Big Win said angels. Yeah, exactly. Big Win. We are not of this world, right? Exactly. If we're not of this world, then that's okay. That means we're not intended to fit here. Yeah, I mean, I think I've said this before, but my people, my grandmamas and my great grandpas and all that, we from West Virginia, we Appalachian, and so there's a whole bunch of folklore about stuff that happens in the mountains at night, and a lot of it you read it and you're like, that didn't make any sense, right? That can't be real. But who's to say that we understand everything? I saw that vapor inhaler and I focused. I panicked is a better word. Angels. Yeah, Big Win's like, yeah. To just completely go, oh, this is supernatural. This must be an alien. This must be a different technology. These must be the Greys or, that secret kingdom under the ground or something. As opposed to going, is it the spirit realm breaking through? Maybe. What's up, John? Johnny be good. Hey, Johnny. Speaking of Johnny be good, Johnny, I was good yesterday. No. I was a very good boy yesterday, man. From diet all the way to workout. Look, I don't do it perfect every day, but yesterday I was pretty good. I worked at the house. I went to the gym. What did I eat? I had chicken. I had yogurt. Did I get any kimchi in yesterday? I don't think I got any kimchi in yesterday. What else did I have? I had yesterday was Thursday, so I did my standard Thursday breakfast. Now that the dietitian wants me eating some grains, I have biscuits and gravy for breakfast. Not a lot, small plate of biscuits and gravy. And man, that's about it. I was a good boy and I worked hard. I only did 400 meters. But when I was done doing my 400 meters, I hit the steam room, got a good sweat on. Yeah, I slept like a baby last night. John Dean says, no aliens. First, the Bible describes alien type thing in the Old Testament. Second, the military has a lot of equipment that looks like alien. They don't tell us. Bottom line, Jesus said, be concerned with things on earth. I think not to worry about things of the universe. John, I'm with it, bro. Yeah, I think that's where I started is like, are there things we don't understand? Yep, there are. Revelation says there are. Genesis says there are. Moses says there are. You know what I mean? Like, okay. I'm actually good with it. That's all right. I ain't got to understand everything. Yep. John, I'm with it. That's exactly what I think. What is kimchi? Are you guys getting lag? Is my stream dropping? Let our brother know if you guys are getting a bunch of lag. I'll start shutting some stuff down. I got a couple extra windows open. I can shut some things down. We're done with the emote making, right? I can shut that stuff down. Mr. H says it seems like it's okay. There are things I can shut. But it looks to me like I'm running at 59.9 frames a second, 46.8 kilobits. That's not bad. John says kimchi something needed. Kimchi is well, you can make kimchi out of a lot of different things. The stuff that I like is made out of cabbage. So, cabbage, you can make it out of spinach, you can make it out of collard greens, you can make it out of kale. I really like kale kimchi actually. My wife likes the radish kimchi. And it's fermented. It's typically like the traditional way, there's a little bit of some sort of fish extract. So like a merici mixed in, like a dried merici mixed in, red pepper flake. So it's bright red. It's Traditionally, it's very, very spicy. And what else? Brine, salt, and it's all mixed together in a giant jar. And then you close the jar and you refrigerate it, but not very cold, like the kind of refrigeration you'd use for like a bottle of wine, where it's lower than room temperature but not cold, and you refrigerate it for like a couple weeks, couple months, and it kind of cooks, it ferments like a yogurt. Yeah, man. And then you eat it. It's good. I've been doing kimchi. It's great for my gut health, and it adds a lot of roughage. Now that I'm getting old, I got to talk about this stuff. Yeah, the kale's good. John Deeds, kale kimchi, good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is. It's spicy sauerkraut. So if you got sauerkraut, go ahead and just completely dunk it in some red hot sauce, and that's pretty close. Ben, is it roughly cabbage? Yeah, it's basically cabbage. Yep. Yep. Anyway, I've been eating kimchi jung. Kimchi jung is basically fried kimchi inside a pancake, kind of. Anyway, that's what I've been having that pretty regularly, but I didn't have any yesterday. That was the point of that story. All right. Big Win said, how do you make your own kimchi? How do you make your own? It's a bit of a process. It's actually pretty labor intensive. You start off by having usually multiple 4 or 5 large, like 1, 2, 3 gallon jars. And you buy, 20 heads of cabbage, you buy all the pepper paste, you buy all the brine, you decide what flavor you're going to do. When we make it ourselves, we don't do it very often. It's been a long time since we made it, but when we make it ourselves, we do, because of where my wife is from, traditionally in the area she grew up, it was flavored with fish. And so we get usually merci, which are these tiny little dried fish, or you can do shrimp brine. Yeah. And that all gets mixed in and it all gets layered. Every piece of cabbage gets coated on both sides and packed down. Coat on both sides, pack it down. Coat on both sides, pack it down. And then you seal it up. Yep. Yep. Did a video on making kimchi a month or two ago. Chili Chump, got you. John, go to the gym, man. New training coming up on Monday. I'm with it, bro. Like I said, I didn't get my 500 in yesterday. I got 400 in yesterday because I was beat. Yep. John, blessings, brother. All right. Let's play some game. This game is called Is This Seat Taken? Let's give it a wing ding. We are starting off in Barcelona. It is a point and click game, so this should give us plenty of time to be able to chat and work our way through the game. I don't want to sound too crass, but I've been getting into veggies. All that fiber is well reactive. Let's say that. Ben, you're not wrong. My diet changed about a month ago, where I was really heavy in protein, and I'd cut almost all the sugars out of my diet. I've been living that way for about 5 or 6 years, and I suddenly started gaining weight and getting slow, and just my mind wasn't working right. I went to a dietitian. My dietitian had me put vegetables back in, fruits back in, and grains back in, and I had some bathroom issues for about a month, but it's kind of settled down now. All right, here's how the game works. We are right here. My name is James. I'm an adult. I like that. And apparently I've called a taxi, right? Okay. I'm just going to click on everything. My understanding is it's a like an etiquette game. So you got to decide where to sit. I think I'm going to sit right there. There are no other passengers waiting. Could you press the confirm button? All right. Yes. We've completed the first level. I am the world's greatest video game player. I can't stop listening to the new song. I got the stream in my earbuds and headphones over those playing the song on the endless loop. I love it. Song is fire. I ended up listening to it like 6 times. Hey, could you let me sit by the window? All right, Jordy. Of course. There's 2 of us. 2 window seats. Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, so everybody gets a window seat. Jordy go there. Aurora go right there. Everybody get a window seat. Yep, that looked right to me. Yes! All right, it's going to start getting tricky. Oh, no, there's 3 of us. This rides on me. So Sister Girl's paying. Go ahead. You're a famous rider, said Nat. Nat got a head piercing. You can't even call that an ear piercing, can you? His whole head is pierced. Yeah, you're talking about the one you dropped on Discord. I did listen to it. I didn't get it put in the promo though. Come on, just a little indie movie, said Alex. Nat says I give anything to be in a little indie movie. I wish you'd audition for it, said Alexis. Nah, I know who this is. I want to. Oh, she want to be by the window, and these 2 want to chat. Oh no, not there. You got to go there, girl, because he paying. You got to pay, dude. So you're the last one out. I think I did it. All right, I'm good. I've seen this. Some of the cafe ones. My understanding is this gets nuts, where it's like a organization kind of game. I thought it'd be fun. Uh-oh. Hold on. Stream's going wonky. Give me just a second, family. Okay. I'm not sure why, but I think we fixed it. Let's go to the next level. Oh no. We got 9 seats available and what appears to be a limo driver. Anna says I want to be alone. Olivia says I want to be with Coin. But I also want to be by a window. All right, let's do you first. Put you here. Let's put Corn next to him. And he want to be with Olivia. Charlie, I want to be by the window. All right, Charlie, you by the window. I want to be all alone. Okay. What I want to be alone too. Okay, everybody alone. Everybody want to be by themselves. Did I do it right? Did I do it? I think I did it right. It looked like a fancy taxi. Cool. Hey, what's up, people? How you doing? Flat Cap, welcome in, my dude. Happy streamiversary, my brother. Happy streamiversary. Good to see you, my friend. Happy streamiversary. Good to see you, my dude. Welcome in. How did it go? Is that 5? Did you do 5 hours today? I heard a rumor you were doing 5 hours. Is that true? Did you rock 5 hours? That's a long stream for you, right? I know it's a long stream for me. What's up, Sunshine? Out my sunshine. Oh, y'all, if you're not following Flat Cap Dapper Pastor, make sure you get in there and do that. Flat Cap, who won? Flat Cap, who won a ticket? I'm assuming that he's here. Oh, he's getting his lurk on. I got you, bro. Long day. He ready to shut it down. Welcome in. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am so happy you're here. This has been a blessed week for you. Have you had a good week? I'm watching you. Did you win? Hold up. I'm watching you. You won? Come on now. Yo, that is all right. I love it. Congratulations. 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 Hey, come on now. Blessings. Blessings. Hey. Blessings on blessings. 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 You got no music? Hold on. How about now? Lessons. 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 Blessings on blessings. Hey, man. Hey, man.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to the parish. I am North Hill himself. This is North Hill Live. Welcome in. We do a little bit of variety streaming. I'm a full-time pastor and a full-time nerd. We do indie games on Monday. On Tuesdays, we do Bible study. Thursdays, we do church. And then over there on Fridays, we do DIY. That's us right now. We started off by making a brand new emote, which is our new raid emote. We were having issues with our raid message because some people could use it and some couldn't because some were followers and some weren't, and the way the emotes worked. Anyway, so we made a brand new raid emote. So that is now in your hopper for you to use. And we'll be raiding out of here in about an hour and a half, something like that, hour and 45. But in the meantime, we are playing a brand new game. I hope you guys are ready for it. I'm munching on a bag called protein. No, hold on. This is oats and honey. Oats and honey. They're just it's just a little bit of dried oat and honey, and I don't know. You're supposed to eat 2/3 of a cup at a time. Supposedly, this is better for me than donuts. Look, I don't know how that's possible. What could possibly be better than snacking on donuts and candy bars? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, hold on. I think I broke the bag. It don't seal up no more. Mm-hmm. Cheesecake? You think cheesecake's better than granola? You might be right. Top of the morning to you. Yeah, we have a giveaway coming up here in another week or so, end of the month. We are giving away Book of Hope. You get in on the drawing by getting a ticket. You get a ticket by clicking top of the morning. Costs you 1 point. All right, family. Is it good though? Yeah, I kind of like it. It's not strong flavored. It is packed with protein and it's got lots of fiber. I know we've talked twice today already about digestion. But yeah, nice and fiber, get you all cleaned out. I love granola to be honest. Especially look, Mr. H, I know you over there in Harry Potter land. You eat these mystery foods. What is cherry granola? I've never heard of that. All right, here we go. Impatient Ben said, yeah, we've been talking about digestion. Some of us have changed our diets and things get crazy. I forgot to shower and I want to be by the window. I forgot to shower. Maybe we'll put the two stinky guys by the window. Hold up. He says, I want to be alone. He says, I want to be with this dude, but she want to be by a window. I mean, I only got 2 windows. I don't like bad smells. Okay, so she want to be by a window. And he want to be with her because he got a thing for her. What? I want a good view. But I don't have 2 window seats. Hold on. There's no way to give them both a window seat. I want to be by the window, and I don't like stinky people. I want to be with Asa, and I want to be by. There aren't 2 seats next to each other with window. How's this do? Oh, they count that as a window? That ain't a window seat. All right, look, I'm going to take that as a window seat, but that's cheating right there. She ain't by the window. All right, look, I'm going to call that a window seat. I love the granola, especially the cherry ones. Granola with cherries in it and sometimes raisins. Ooh, I like raisins. You get them in square slices. That sounds okay. Well, that's what I was saying. I'm watching you people. I thought a window behind them didn't count as. I'm like, if you're looking away from the window, it's not a win. When a window seat, I think of it as being like on your on your left side or on your right side or whatever, not behind you. That's not really a win. Or if you're right in the front, that's a window seat too. Behind you, I guess. All right, is this what you're talking about, Mr. H? Cherry. Man, that looked good. That looked good. Are they sweet? They look really sweet. We also get like loose granola, boneless granola. I like me some boneless granola. All right. The stinky boys forgot to shower. You don't want to be near them. You want to be alone. Okay, so if I do this and I do this, is that alone? Yeah, and I put the stinky boys together. Because they don't mind if they stinkify each other's area. All right. Can be, but not usually, other than the cherries. That sounds great. Yeah, Ben, that's what I say. It looked good, right? Okay, so this is the same like fancy film boys. Alexa says, thanks for coming to the festival with Nat. Who am I to turn down a limo ride? I thought this was a bus. Didn't he say, oh, it's a limo? Hold on. He said it wasn't a taxi. Okay, it's a limo. Who am I to turn down a limo ride? I do feel a little out of place. You're an actor. You belong here. Just an aspiring actor. You know I can introduce you to the director. Who would want to cast a weird shape like me in a movie? Wait, bruh, you ain't weird shape. You like a hexagon. I forgot to shower. I don't like bad smells. I want to be alone. I want to be with Arya. All right, let's put you all together first. Yup. And let's put the stinky people together. Okay. I want to be alone. We'll put you over here by your own self. I want to be by a window. Okay. I want to be, oh, he want to be with that dude. All right, hold on. We put you together. I don't like stinky folk. All right. Look, I'm the world's greatest video game player. Look, you know what? If you came to my house for like a house party, or you're like, man, you're gonna come over for like a dinner festival, I'm telling you, I'd have you all arranged perfectly. Everybody's sitting in the right groups. Look how good I am. Look how good I am. Perfect, it says. It's calling me perfect. Ah, man. Real quick, those of you guys that came in with the raid, what is it you like best about Flat Cap? Give me one line. What do you like best about Flat Cap? I know what I like about Flat Cap. He and I go back a few years now, and so I got real love for the brother. But what do you guys like about him? Ray says, I don't know, honey. I don't think this movie's appropriate for the kids. And why are they here? Amos is like, please, please, please. Okay, but don't expect to sleep an hour. Oh, it's a scary movie. That's never happened before. Remember what happened when we saw the Hexagon? Whatever, it was one time. All right. I want to be with my parent, Ray. I eat popcorn. I want to be in row 2. All right, let's start this correctly. You want to be with your parent, Ray. I want to be with Anita. Who would Anita be? But I want to be in row 3. All right. We'll put you up here with Anita. But Anita says, I want to be with Murr. Where Murr is? Oh, is that Murr? Okay, look, oh, they in the back row. Look, I ain't trying to say I know when couples sit in the back row what's about to go down, but they're gonna get their smoochy poochie on. Look, if this gets spicy, just know I was expecting this to be family friendly. All right, I don't know how into each other they are, but hopefully not too much with that little family in front of them. You need to do an epic, passionate take on your catchphrases and make it a sound redemption. I could. As someone who used to go to the good pastor's house every Sunday evening and get me some of them fresh homemade noodles, brah. Man, we haven't made noodles in a minute. I need to make noodles again. Let's see. I don't want to be next to a kid, and I want to eat my popcorn. All right. I want to steal His goal is to steal popcorn. I love that. I eat popcorn. I can't see well from far away. Man, we're gonna put the parents down here. We're gonna put them up in here. All right. I want to be with my All right. I want to be with my parent Roshan. All right, there you are with Roshan. I want to be with my parent Roshan. Well, why Roshan have so many kids? Is 2 a lot of kids, or am I being weird? I want to steal popcorn. You ain't gonna sit with nobody to have popcorn. Oh, he want to steal popcorn. Oh, he's sitting with a kid though. He don't. He said, "I don't want to be with kids." I put a popcorn stealing kid right next to him. Let's do this. I got you. I got you. And then you can steal her popcorn. She a parent. She with it. I am the greatest video game player of all time. Oh, that's funny. Well, I can tell you, man. I love the passion you get from Flat Cap. I like the fact that he never really tried to pretend that he's somebody he ain't. That's my favorite thing about Flat Cap. He put it right there on Front Street. You know, if he's like, "Oh, we just gonna read the Bible today and talk," next thing you know, he's doing the voices and he's kind of breaking it down. I love it. What's up, Duck? How's Ducky? I want to be with. He wants to be with his friend. All right, you be with your friend. I want to be all alone. All right, we'll put you back here for the time being. He said, I want to be with Nat. All right, y'all can kick it in the back here. Be friends. Hey, top of the morning to you too, Ducky. How you doing? I do not want to sit next to a kid. All right. I don't like bad smells. Who stink? Oh, little kid over here stink. I eat popcorn. I want to steal popcorn. Look at that. Everybody happy. Hey, the actor on the screen looks just like me. They're here at the festival. You want to say hello? Maybe later. Come on, Nat. You know you want. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm ready. It's too much pressure. All right, I won't push you. All right, he gave him his popcorn. He's a nice guy. When we all meet up at North Church, we can do a make your own noodle bar. Strovista can teach us all how to do it like a group exercise. That would be fun. Ben said, "Man, them kids is cool. If they're yours, basically just smart cats. Very fun. Yeah, look, yeah. I can't at people, and I don't want to remove Twitch since I won't be able to log on when Twitch is giving me. What you mean, Ducky? You can't at people right now? Why not? Thanks for checking in. Oh, because you're on your phone? Yeah. Let's see. I'm so glad that you like Hat Wars. Hat Wars. I would totally go see Hat Wars. I love the series, but I can't stand the fans. They all wear those stupid cowboy hats that block the screen. But that's the point of going to see Hat Wars. I thought those were popcorn buckets. They are, but they're hat shaped. So what do you think everyone does with them? Yep. All right. So I want to be in row 2 and I eat popcorn. Okay. I don't want to sit in a dirty seat. I forgot to shower. I'll sit you right here. All right. I'm wearing a big hat. Okay. I want to be near the center of the room. What constitutes near? Is that near the center? Man, why you got to be weird? Is that the center of the room? I don't want to sit in a dirty seat. I want to be with Sergey. Well, that ain't going to work. How's that going to work? How am I supposed to do that? This cat says I eat popcorn. That's fine. I want to be with Oliver. You can't. You can't be with Oliver. All right. Because all right, you want to be with Oliver? Let's put Oliver in the corner because he smells funny. You want to be with Oliver? There you are next to Oliver. Everybody happy? Man, these theater people be picky. When you go to the theater, are you real picky about where you sit? I think when I go to the theater, I just don't want to be in the front. I don't want to be in that front row staring straight up. I don't love that. Other than that, I think I'm straight. I don't really love being in the middle. Maybe I am picky. I want to be where I can get in and out if I have to, go to the bathroom or get some popcorn or whatever. I want to be able to move around if I need to. But other than that, not in the front, somewhere where I have, aisle access. That's what I look for. Cinema Usher Simulator. It feels like that. I'm wearing a big hat. I can't see well from far away. That's all right. I'm going to put you right down front. I'm putting all you hat dudes down front. I want to steal popcorn. All right. Sit here and steal popcorn. I forgot to shower. I don't want to sit in a dirty seat. All right. I eat popcorn. Everybody happy? Everybody look like they're happy to me. We do all right? We did all right, family. After I got the first couple down, it wasn't too hard. Hey, isn't there a movie maker simulator where you have to run a studio? Didn't we talked about playing that once? I don't think we ever actually did though. We were like, yeah, we should totally play that game, and I don't think we ever pulled the trigger on it. Yo, chill, chill. What it do, bruh? Chill, Will. You coming in here dropping a new username and stuff? Get me all confusified. Is that what it is? Chill. Welcome in, my dude. It has been a minute. How are you, my brother? Anything interesting happening in your world? I want to steal popcorn. Let me accommodate you. I want to be a popcorn thief. And I'm like, all right, let me sit you next to somebody with popcorn, make it easy for you to steal. I want to be with my parent and I want to be by a window. This one should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. That should be easy. I play loud music. I don't like fast. Ain't nobody smell up in here. I want to sit. I want to be next to another kid. Well, that's not going to work. That's not even possible. She hold up. I want to sit down. I want to be next to another kid. There's two kids. All right, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Doing pretty well, all things considered. Just finally, the dust is settling on life a bit. How have I been? I've been okay. I've been okay. Um, Life is continuing to life. You know what I mean? Twitch is continuing to Twitch. So far, we're doing all right. Been doing a lot of work at the house and stuff like that. That's gone pretty well. Ready to kind of pick it up. I'm doing a kind of a remodel of the duplex I live in. So that's kind of what I've been doing on a personal level. Here, we've been doing okay, man. The last Bible study we had was crazy good in terms of numbers and people's interaction. And man, I just felt the spirit moving. So yeah, we've had a good month. I play loud music. All right, let's put you back here in the loud music section. Y'all be loud. I want to talk to someone and I forgot to shower. All right. I want to stand like that. All right. Let y'all stand together and be stinky together. Well, he just said, I want to talk to this dude. Why ain't you talking to this dude? Will you talk to that dude? No, he don't like you because you smell funny. All right. Ain't nobody gonna talk to you. I don't know. I play loud music and I want to be alone. Well, how is that supposed to? All right, let's move you here. Is that alone? Okay. I can't stand loud music. Nobody can. Ain't nobody should be playing music on the bus. I want to. I want to sit by the window and I want to. Okay. So she want to sit. They want to talk. Y'all get your jibber jabber on. Go on now, jibber jabber away. Nightbot won five. Nightbot just won five from the jump catch game. All y'all are like, what? Why do bots be stealing my prizes? Oh, Ben, I'm rocking Leeds United today. Yup, I'm rocking that lead. Y'all. We got any footy fans? Any footy fans in the house? I'm rocking some Leeds United. It was cold up in here, and it's the only scarf I had right now. Are you jibber jabbering about jibber jabbering? I am. I'm jibber jabbering about jibber jabber. Man, there was a YouTuber I followed for a while that was like a cook, and he made like super high protein foods. But he was also like mildly vegetarian, so he did high protein vegetarian foods. And he always would say, "All right, time to stop jibber jabbering," and he would then he'd cook, you know. That and he was like a metalhead, so he had like a lot of heavy metal music in the background. He always wore like thrashcore t-shirts and stuff. Anyway, but he always whenever he got to talking, he go, okay, I'm gonna stop jibber jabbering. All right. Will you wake me up when I get to school? What? No. But you sleep during class. That's the problem. I don't want to get schooled again. All right. So I want to talk to someone, but I forgot to shower. Well, that ain't good. Okay, so both you stinky talkers can stink and talk together. Okay, that works. I can't stand loud music and I don't like bad smells. Can you stand standing? Let's put you up here by the driver because you're going to be a baby about it. I want to talk to someone, but I hate the loud music. But I want to. All right. There's another talker. Here's another talker. You don't want stinky people, but you want to chit chat. Go here. I want to sleep. I want to be by the window. You can't sleep. Yeah, you can't sleep there. It's loud, man. I want to sleep. I want an aisle seat. Does that work? Y'all can sleep in a corner? All right. Ducky, I'll see you in a minute. We did, Ben. We did that. We did that a couple weeks ago. Yup, we did. Ben, how far are you from Leeds? Are you a long way from there? Is it a place you go on the regular? I can't stand loud music. She want to be by another kid, right? All right. I want to sleep. I don't like stinky folk. Okay. I want to play loud music, and I want to be with Marja. All right. By the way, do you think it's okay for anybody to play music on the bus? If you on the bus, on the train, you on an airplane, taxi cab, and another passenger gets in playing music, not in your headphones, but playing it out loud. Isn't that, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Isn't that just rude across the board? I was at Fred Meyer's a couple days ago. Fred Meyer's is a grocery. I was at Fred Meyer and I'm walking around, and there's a person with their phone, yeah, and it's sitting in the basket. They ain't carrying it, nothing like that. It's sitting in the basket, like where you might put I don't know, your wallet or your purse or whatever. And they just playing music. They like have their own little concert going on as they walking around the grocery. Man, I don't know. That feels like I am imposing myself on others. Is that the old man in me speaking, or is that just etiquette? Let a brother know what you think. I'm going to finally put my talents to work for God. Going to be doing some videos on God's truth on YouTube. I love it, life. Love that chill. I live in Denmark now, but I grew up in England. So many castles. Dover's a nice one. A bastion. A bastion. I should never meet that actor when I should have met that actor when I had the chance. I never thought that a shape like me could make it in show business. Oh, all right. He really obsessed with what shape his head is. I think if he didn't want people to notice the shape of his head, maybe piercing the side of it with that giant ring is probably a bad idea. By the way, does anybody know, did Big Unk ever get his text scheduled today? I know he was struggling to get up and running today. I was a little bit worried about him. If anybody knows if Big Unk finally went live. Not that I'm expecting y'all to jump over there. I would love y'all to stay with me, obviously. But I was worried about him this morning. I was worried about him. All right, family, let's see. We have a number of people here. Say, do you think this group takes requests? Nobody is playing. Maybe, but I don't know if they'll take yours. I see. Well, you can't expect Riff Raff to share my refined taste. They don't make many requests for postmodern, neo, avant-garde, indie wave. Man, I like indie wave. Pearls before swine. Okay. I am in the band. All right, let's pretend you're the drummer. I have no idea. I want to dance. Let's put you here so you can dance. I am in the band. Let's assume you're the singer. I want to be with Alexa. I don't know who Alexa be. Let's assume y'all are kicking it at a table, maybe. I'm not sure. I want to dance, and I don't like strong odors. He don't want to be with stinky people. I want to dance, but I forgot to shower. All right. I'm in the band. Does it not matter what? Okay, I guess they all play all the instruments. I can just pick random instruments for them, and they good. I thought he only streamed on YouTube on Fridays nowadays. Yeah, people, he was on YouTube on Friday. Um, Basically, the way I don't know, you guys know the way my schedule works is I get up in the morning and I do I do my shower and all that kind of stuff, and then I get some breakfast. Sometimes I go and sit down somewhere, like go out and have like today I had a sausage sandwich for breakfast. So I just go and get it's pretty cheap, but anyway, sit down and have a sausage sandwich. And when I'm eating breakfast, I usually pull up Janu or Big Unk or Flat Cap, one of those cats, and I do this the lurk and eat kind of thing. And this morning he wasn't live. Got to work, kicked it up, and I'm like, it says he's live, but there ain't nothing happening. And pretty soon he's talking about like he had a bunch of connectivity issues. So I was just hoping things went good. Let's see. I want to be near the speakers. All right. That's the closest we can get you to the speakers now. I do not want to dance. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We got lots of tables for you. I'm wearing too much cologne. I want to dance. All right. I'm wearing too much cologne. I want to sit down. All right. Everybody look happy. Oh, I'm missing one. I'm missing the chick with the cowboy boots up here. She said, I want to be near the speakers. I don't know. Yeah, I know because Cologne Girls is smelly. We got all the smelly ones over here. Let's swap you. There we go. And then can I do you by the speaker? I think I did it. Look at that. I'm the best. I'm the best. Hey Nat, remember that actor that looked like you? Yeah. How could I forget? I should have had the guts to speak to him. Don't stress about it. A rhombus like me doing my dream job. I have so many questions. Well, I pulled some strings and I found out they're in Brussels. Maybe it's finally time for me to take a chance. I believe in you. Follow your dreams. Thank you, Alexis. I will. What's in Brussels? Any of my Euros today? Is Bruges, the city of Bruges? Is that in Brussels? Some of my hey, I got any geography nerds? Do I have any geography nerds? The city Bruges, is it in Brussels? I'm asking because every time I think about like, oh, I'm going to go back to Europe and do another trip to Europe, I always want to go to Bruges. And I don't know what it is. You look at like images of Bruges and it's like going into a fantasy novel or something. Like none of it looks real. It all looks like everything's made out of candy. Is it Brussels though, or is that Denmark? It's in Belgium. It's in Belgium. Okay. Yeah, I know that it's not like, oh, it's not in like France or Spain, the kind of place that Westerners think of all the time. But whenever you see pictures from Bruges, it's just gorgeous. Bruges. Look, you know what? Let's look at. I'm not sure why I'm talking about this, but because he just said he was going to go to where did he say he was going? I can't remember. Belgium. I'm sure I'm going to spell it wrong though. It's like Brugh. No. Not Burrow. Oh, it came up. I was close enough. No. Impatient Ben said we all medieval. Bruges. You think it's in Belgium? Oh, it's got an S on it. That's what it is. Bruges. All right. So when I say it looks like Candyland, here's what I'm talking about. Here's what I'm talking about. Like, look at this. Like, what in the world? Hold on, let me get some more. Let me get some more pictures. Bruges in Belgium images. Let me get rid of that. Let's go to images. Do. Look at that. Like, doesn't that look like I'm waiting for Gandalf to come around the corner, right? Like, shouldn't there be a dragon on top of that turret back there? Look at this place. So whenever I think the next time I go to Europe, I'm going to go. I always go, man. I just want to go to Bruges. Look at this. I don't know. That was you're like that's not a turret, man. That's a cathedral. Like, look, don't you want to just sit down here and have a cup of Joe? You know what I'm saying? Sit down, have a cup of Joe, get you a ham Sammy. Yeah, bro. It is crazy though, because every picture of Bruges. Now, maybe they're just showing me the same, the same street. Look at this. Like, it just doesn't look real. My only question is, people who live here, what do they do for a living? Like, how do you make a living in Bruges? Like, what is their like export? They're not miners, right? It's not like a tourist attraction. So how do you make a living in this town? What is their big industry? Other than making postcards. Yeah, I got you, Mr. H. Thank you so much for your help today on that emote. Do you guys have those kind of churches? I know the East Coast has a couple big, nice. Yeah, that kind of like cathedral. We do. They're mostly on the East Coast, as you say, because it's a time period thing. Out here, the West Coast, which is where I am, was developed later. Like a really old building in the city I live in would be like 120 years old, right? You go to the East Coast and you're talking multiple hundreds. Yeah. Look at this. Now, like I said, maybe it's just 3 or 4 streets that look like this. But I don't care. It's like going to Disneyland. Look at that. I just want to walk around there. Anyway, that's my tourist destination. My assumption is there's nothing at all to do there. I would assume that there's absolutely nothing to do in the city, but I want to go check it out. Yeah. Anyway. All right, back to the game. And no, I've not been to Belgium before. I've been to where have I been in Europe? I've been to Finland. I've been to France. I've been to England. Is that it? Are those all the European countries I've been to? Oh, that's pitiful. England, France, Finland. I think that's all I've done in Europe. I've done quite a bit of South America. Anyway, okay. I am wearing too much cologne, but I want to dance. I'm going to put all you stinky boys together. What you mean you uncomfortable? Oh, I don't want to dance. He's stinky, but he doesn't want to dance. All right, let's put you here. Let's put the other stinky one next to you. I want to dance. You care if they're stinky? Nope. I also want to dance. There you go. I want to be with Theo. I'm wearing too much cologne and I want to sit down. Let's put you there. Let's put you by Theo. Everybody happy? Everybody's happy so far. You got a fun community game for you to try today if you want to give it 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm down. Give me let's see, what time is it? It's 10:30. Give me half an hour on this and then we'll go to community games. Let's do half an hour on this. Maybe 11:10. We'll switch over to community games. Yep. I mean, you could see a fish probably. That's exactly it, Sunshine. My guess is just from looking, like I would spend my time like dropping into a pastry shop and having a cup of coffee, and that's kind of how I visit places anyway. I never go with like I'm going to go see these 10 amazing places. I usually don't do that. Typically, I just want to be with like people who live there. You know what I mean? Like local places. I want to dance. I don't like the loud. Well, how are you gonna dance with no loud music? Okay. And you're wearing too much cologne. All these stinky boys. I want to dance. I don't like cologne. All right. Well, what you want from me? I think everybody's happy. I got all the check marks. Yep. No, I got somebody mad. Who mad? Oh, I got somebody I haven't placed yet. I want to dance. I don't like music, but you don't care if people stink? All right, cool. Hey, thank you, people. Go take lots of pics, ride in a boat, try the chocolate. Yeah, sunshine, that's exactly it. Yep. Yep. I think that's exactly what I would do. Photographs, I would take a hike, you know what I mean? Um are they known for chocolate? Well, it is Belgium, isn't it? No! Oh man, I messed up. Hold on. Man, I hit the wrong button, family. Let's see if I can just remember. There we go. Look, man, I can't believe I hit start the level over. Oh, this one gets tricky too. Oh, I'm a dumb head. I'm wearing too much cologne, but I want to dance. Let's put you here. I'm wearing too much cologne. I want to sit down. Let's put you here. I want to be near a speaker. All right, have at it. I don't want to dance. You good. I want to be near. Everybody wants to be by the speakers. Why you want to be by the speaker? You can't breathe. Why everybody want it to be loud? I don't understand. All right. Everybody happy? Everybody happy. The Belgians are known for their chocolate and their Jean Claude. Yes, they have a very famous much more famous than our Jean Claude Van Damme. How many Jean Claude Van Dammes do you have? Does every country get one? Who would our Jean Claude be? Would that be man? I don't know. Who would our Jean Claude be? I don't think we have one. Can we claim one? Who would we claim as our Jean Claude? I'm wearing too much cologne. I don't want to dance. Does anybody care if you stink down here? No. I want to dance, but I don't like the music. Okay, put you in the middle. I do want to dance. Okay. I want to dance. Everybody want to dance. I want to dance. I can't stand loud music. All right, we'll get you away from the speakers. I want to dance. I don't like cologne. Oh, it's smelly over here. All right. But he don't care if you stink. It's smelly over there too, bruh. He mad. He want to dance, but it's too smelly. I'm wearing too much cologne. I don't like the music. Okay, let's put you there. It's still smelly? Who's smelly? Oh, he is. Why is it smelly for this dude? Nobody had. Oh, he is a stinky boy. Let's move you here. Let's move you there. Everybody, look, we're making the whole world happy today. We got Rogan. Yeah. we do have Rogan. Oh man. These two cats want to kick it together. You do like that? Is that good? Y'all groovy? Winning, chicken dinner. There we go. Yeah, I don't know that we have anybody else. I suppose. I mean, there's some action stars here, but I don't know if they're Jean Claude. You know what I'm saying? Can we claim Jackie Chan? I don't think so. Of all the action stars, Jackie Chan's the one that I think we should claim. All right, my dude. We going on. We did all of Barcelona. Let's do a new city. We going to Brussels. We going to Brussels because we are the muscles from the Brussels. Sunshine said we got Hogan. We do have Hogan. Man, for real. If you visited Europe, it would be so cool. Ben, I haven't been for a long time. There for a while, my best friend, my wife, my SO, my Strovista, she was a designer. She made clothing. She didn't make the clothing. She designed the clothing. Specifically, she designed patterns that went on clothing. So repeating patterns. So she did a lot of travel because you have to go to where they're being made. You have to go to the people that are doing the distribution. You got to go look, talk to the other designers. You got to meet. So she did a lot of travel. And when she would go somewhere interesting, whenever she would go somewhere interesting, I would buy a ticket, not to fly with her, but I'd buy a ticket like the same day. And then I would sleep free in her hotel while she is off doing work stuff. And I'd go walk around the city. She'd get off work and we'd go to dinner. Yeah, it's a really cheap way to travel when you don't have to pay for housing. Yeah. Ric Flair. We do have, you know what? I prefer Ric Flair, actually. Wait a minute. I know you. Of course you do. I'm from the movies. Like a movie star, kiddo. A star. You look more like a rhombus. Geometry humor. You don't say. I do say. I want to be alone. I don't like stinky. All right, let's put you, maybe there. I want to be by the window and I want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. All right, there you go. I want to be with Winnie. I want to be. What now? Hold on. Winnie want to sit by the window in the same direction. You want to be. I want to be by the window and I want to be with Winnie. Well, you can't have both them things. Unless they'll let me do it like this. Okay, y'all friends. I'm with it. I don't like stinky, and I want to be with my parent, Evelyn. There you go, Evelyn. What? Oh, she want to stand. All right. Y'all gonna be like that? All right. I forgot to shower. I cannot stand talking. I want to sit in the direction. I want to put you back here in the back with all you stinky boys. I want to talk to someone. I want to be by a window. Is that a window? Okay. I can't stand loud music. I want to talk. Dig it. I don't want to be next to a kid. I like loud music. I can't stand talking. I don't like loud music. Can you be here? Nah, he wants to be alone. Can you be here? Weirdos. All right. Impatient Ben said that's a cool deal. Yeah, that's how we had it set up. And then the same thing was true on the other side because back then I did some travel for my work as well. That's why I said I've been to more places in South America. So I would travel for my work as well. I would go and do pastor training, or I would go and take a group and teach them about doing hands-on ministry across another culture, right? Which is something that I was really engaged in for a while. And so, like, I took her with me to Mexico, to Guatemala, to Ecuador, to Jamaica, to the Dominican. Oh, did we go to the Dominican? No, we went to the Bahamas. We went to, where else did we go? Canada, obviously. Where else? I'm missing a couple. But anyway, so she did that travel with me, and I did that travel with her. So we wound up going a lot of places that, we're doing for half price, basically. Yep. The Belgians are known for their chocolate. Is it like a sweet chocolate, or is it more like a dark savory sort of vibe? I'm really curious. I want to talk to somebody, but I don't like strong odors. All right, let's put you talkatives together. Oh, wait. Okay, let's move you there. And let's put all you chit chatties here in the back. All you chit chatters. How's that? They don't mind it being loud. Okay. I want my backpack next to me, and I stink. Okay, we'll put you there. By the way, we were talking about rude things on the bus. Rude thing number one is blaring your own music. Rude thing number two, maybe this. Look, I told you earlier. I told you earlier that we talk about public transport. Maybe I'm not old guy, but when you take a bag with you, you take a backpack, you take a suitcase, you take like a big purse. I don't know what other kind of bag you carry, but a big box, right? Because you've been shopping or whatever. That purse, that bag, that backpack, your smelly gym bag, it didn't buy a seat, man. That got to sit on your lap, don't you think? Look, hold up. You tell me if am I out of pocket? Am I out of pocket? When I get on a bus or a train or whatever and I got a backpack, that backpack stays on my lap or maybe between my feet or something. It doesn't get its own seat, does it? Family, am I being out of pocket? Family, let a brother know. Am I being out of pocket? Let me know. Am I overstating my opinion today? Is it okay for you to go somewhere, specifically somewhere where everybody's paying to be, and take your bag and it gets its own seat and everybody got to get out the way? What you guys think? Look, we talking about etiquette here. Talking about etiquette. That's my take. If I take a bag, that's my problem. I don't like bad smells. Wait a minute. This guy says, I don't like bad smells, but I'm wearing too much cologne. He don't like bad smells, but he stink. I want an aisle seat, and I don't like strong smells. All right. I want to sleep. Can you sleep there? Yeah. I want to be alone, and I forgot to shower. Man, I don't know if I can do that. Is that everybody happy? Did I do it? I didn't think that was going to work. It looks like it worked. Man, look, either we're genius or this game's not as hard as it looks. Are you internationally famous movie star Luca? I'm not Luca. My name's Nat. Wow, you look just like. Actually, I'm looking for Luca. Big fan, huh? I think I might know where to find him. I just follow my lead. Really? Thank you. All right, let's do this thing. No sweat. My name's Val. Nice to meet ya. All right, so little kid down here in the corner does not like loud music. No, wait. I want to sit next to another kid. Let's start there. Oh, but he like loud music? Oh, well that chick can't sleep then. Let's move her here where she can sleep. There you go. Go to bed. I want my backpack next to me. All right. What happened? Oh. Well, I can't do that. Wait. So she says I want to be with Asher, who's right there, but I also want my backpack with me. Oh, okay. Hold on. I got you. Okay, we getting it. I want to be with Nat. I want to be by the window. All right. Yeah, it's loud. Everybody loud. This whole bus full of loud people. What if I move you there? Is that cool? No, you don't want to be with kids. They all want to chat the whole time. Y'all need your own little area. And you a stinky boy. Do you care if it stinks? Yeah, nobody liked a stinky kid. Everybody want to be away from the stinky kid. Oh, you know what? Sleeper girl don't care. Oh, it's too loud. All right. I don't know. Family, I think I'm stuck. For the first time. For the first time, I'm feeling stuck. All right. So maybe if I did this, move you back, let y'all be loud on your own terms, right? Now, my only problem is, oh, wait, you didn't say you had to sit down, did you? You want a good view. Okay. Okay. All right, I did it. I did it. Super genius. We back. All right, kids, 15 minutes and we're going to switch it up. Actually, not even that. 10 minutes and we're going to switch it up and play some community games for the last hour. Would you consider Ric Flair an action hero? I'm just going back to the chat here. Because personally, I would. In fact, you know what? We're talking about new sound drops. A Ric Flair sound drop would be awesome. Don't you think?
Hello there.
Hold on. I got an idea. Look, this is DIY day, right? We're allowed to stop and build stuff. What if? Look, just stick with me here. What if? What? I got too many windows open. Let me close a couple windows here real quick. Let me get rid of this. What if we had a Ric Flair drop? Was the other guy the nature guy or the guy with the colors? The Ultimate Warrior was the guy with all the colored things on him, right? Ric Flair was Nature Boy, Ric Flair. You know what I'm thinking? Let's get some Ric Flair sound effects up in here. I think we need some Ric Flair sound effects. This is gonna make everybody's life better. I'm gonna say it right here. It's gonna make everybody's. Let's listen to a couple. See what you think. Let's try this one. The woo. I love the woo. All right. All right, I just want the audio. Here we go. Instant sound buttons. You ready? Wait. Oh, hold on. One more. That's the one right there, right? Oh, is it still going? Oh, I cut it off. It's a long one. Which one? This one? Or this one? It's that one. I'm going to. How do I get it? Hold on. I think I can just. Do. Why am I hearing? This one right here. How do I get it? It looks like I can just share it, but if I share it, what am I sharing? How do I look? I need it. I need it now. Now that we've decided we're doing this, I need it. Oh, cool. I can absolutely just share it with myself. I'm going to email it to myself, and then I should own it. Or I could just copy it. Do I now have it? Really? Is that okay? I think I own it now. Let's find out. So if I go here to my stream elements and I go to my audio clips, can I just paste it? That would be awesome. Super simple. Try LA Nights. LA Nights. Uh-oh. Oh no. Have I done too much? My computer just went. Ugh. Oh no. Have I done too much? Okay. It's coming back. Can I just paste it? Did it do anything? Hold on. I don't think it did anything. Like, I told it to paste, but I don't know what it's actually called. Is this it right here? Ah! Look, look, that absolutely worked. It's called My Instance Ric Flair. Okay, My Instance Ric Flair is what it's called. So now here's where it gets fun. Here's where it gets fun, family. So now we can go ahead and make a drop for it. Make a drop for it. Soundboard. Yep. Soundboard, play audio. There we go. We're going to title it Woo. Of course, we're going to title it Woo. Woo! Woo! Actually, I don't have a good. Does anybody have a good Ric Flair? Like, is anybody good at Ric Flairing? Some people just have a natural Ric Flair woo, and I know that I do not have one. Do you have one of them sweet Ric Flair woos? There we go. That's the little image I'm going to use. Mr. H says nope, definitely not. And then you just tag the audio clip, and then I have it on my board. And if people love it, we can add it as a redemption as well. Oh, I've already forgot what it was called. Does anyone remember what it was called? Oh no. Oh, it's going to be bad. I forget what it was called. There it is. Instant. And then I click the button. Woo! Can I click it multiple times? What's up, Pineapple? Woo! I have pineapple. Pineapple pen. How's Pineapple? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We have been DIYing a little bit today, trying to make the stream better. I kind of like these Friday DIY stream things where we can kind of play with stream elements and move some stuff around. That was a really good addition. We were talking about Bruges. We were talking about Bruges and what it would be like to visit Bruges. And they were talking about what it is that gets made in Belgium. And someone said that their biggest export was Jean-Claude Van Damme. And we figured, you know what? Maybe America needs a Jean-Claude Van Damme. Which, of course, led us trying to figure out who the American Jean-Claude Van Damme is. And we think maybe, just maybe, it's Ric Flair. Maybe it's Ric Flair. Woo! Yep. Makes complete sense to me. Woo! I just went to the care home to visit the other bro today. Ended up cleaning his forage. What's a forage? What do you mean you cleaned his forage? Like he's got a little garden at his place? My instance. You got another one you like? That's really funny, Mr. H. Oh, his fridge. His fridge. Sorry. I read forage. Did I read it wrong? I might have read it wrong. Totally possible that I read that wrong. Anyway, so was his fridge a bit of a mess? Man, I'm so glad you're there for your family. For real. I know that sometimes it can feel disheartening, but I'm glad somebody cares for them. For real, for real. Yeah, we all feel blessed because of it. All right. Hey, Pineapple, we were talking about Leeds today. It was cold up in here, so I pulled out the Leeds United. Been rocking that today. We got about 5 minutes left on game, and then we're going to do some community stuff. We had a community game suggestion, which we're going to try. I haven't even looked at it yet, but we will get to it. It's been whispered to me. We'll play that next. We may end stream a few minutes early. I got a relatively busy day today. We've had a busy week over here at the physical plant. It is cold. I need to get some salt on the walks before Bible study. Watch the video wall side. Yeah. I spent 10 minutes trying to get him to throw out a bottle of Reaper chili sauce. It's supposed to be used within 4 months or opening. I think it's been there 2 years. Man, I'm sorry, Pineapple. Trying to talk somebody into something they just don't want to do. The worst. The worst. I want to talk to someone, but I'm wearing too much cologne. Man, all these stinky people. Why are there so many stinky people? Do you want to talk to people? No, nobody wants to talk to you, bro. Where's the other talkers? Y'all talkers, but you're in a group of 3. Can I do that? Okay, that works. All you stinky talkers. I want to be by the window. Okay, is that okay? I want to read, and I want my back. See, these people that have to have their bag in their seat next to them. I can't stand talking. Everybody happy? He said it's so hot that no bacteria will live in it. He ain't wrong, to be fair. Look, it's kind of that case when you talk about people that like have an old bottle of vinegar or something. You're like, look, I know it's gone bad. I know it's gone bad. It may not kill you, but that don't taste like vinegar no more. All right, kids. I think we did it. I think that is where we are going to leave it for today. We're going to go ahead and play some community games. Let me get them queued up. All y'all entertain yourselves for just a mo. Let me go ahead and escape out of the game. Do 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 do. Pineapple, I don't know if you've been watching the screen, but there is a pineapple surprise. I'm just saying there's a pineapple surprise. Where I ain't telling you what it is. Look, I ain't gonna perpetrate. All right. We have a community interactive game for you guys today. I don't know what this game is. It's called Scrandle. Scrandle. I guess I should know what the rules are. Have we done this one before? I'm watching you people. Oh, is it just we're just voting? Is that how this works? We vote on which one you want. These look to be just remember, Mr. H, I have 131,000 points to play with. You do. A hot dog with coffee, $8. 2 beef patties, bacon, sausage, and onions, $5. Oh, we have to guess which one is priced correctly. Okay. What do you guys think? Number one, we got a like a hot dog here with coffee, $8, and it says this is sold at Burnley. This is Christchurch FC. This says 2 beef patties, bacon, sausage, onions, and cheese for $5. Mr. H says $5 can't be right. You think $8 for a hot dog and coffee? Okay. Number two. We have Terry's Pyramid, a pyramid of dark chocolate surrounded by mint cream. Maybe we aren't guessing prices. Maybe it's just the one you want. I'm watching you. I did pick one. I guess I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm watching you. There was no little thing explaining how it works. Can you explain the game in like a couple sentences? I'll not do anything until you let me know what it is I'm supposed to be doing. The second one says trapezoidal chocolate with mint. There was no rules button. I actually looked. There was no rules button. I did push the daily button. Yep. Daily button is what I clicked. Yeah, the bearded lady went up. Yeah. Yeah, it says we're voting. What am I voting on? Like which of these I want? Okay, so we're at the wrong one. Okay, that's fine. Which one? This is the link you sent me. Let me double check and make sure I put it in correctly. Yeah, this is the link. This is the link you sent me, sister. We can try again. Yeah, and look, there's no rules page. There's no button for rules. No, there is no rules. There's no rules. Look, y'all looking at what I'm looking at. There ain't no rules. It's food comparison. Do you guys have that chocolate orange thing that Terry's does? Yes, Ben, but they are hard to find around here. They exist. It's like a holiday thing. You kind of have to go to a relatively kind of fancy place. Not fancy, but like a place that might have imports, a place that has like slightly more higher end, chocolates and pretzels and stuff like that. David said, "You got them at Dollar General?" Man, last time I wanted one, I literally had to order it from Amazon. The thrilling daily game of food comparison. Pineapple said, "I don't really like them that sticky sweet, like the Terry's one." I'm with it. Okay, this is weird. They used to include the rules. Basically, you're trying to figure out which food is considered the most popular around the world. Okay, so which one is most popular? All right, fair enough. I'm gonna hit daily, right? That's got to be where it is, right? Yep. Okay, we'll do it as a community. Let's do this daily thing again. Do you which one of these things do you think is more popular? Terry's Pyramid or Bendix Mingle? Bendix Mingle, Terry's Pyramid. Pyramid. Mingles. Everyone's going Mingles. Okay, that's a lot of people saying Mingles, Mingles, Mingles. We can do Mingles. 51% agreed with me. All right, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now. I'm watching you people. The last one I clicked, I don't think it gave me percentages. Super weird. Okay. On this one, we have Smith's cheese flavored moments. You know what? That looked good. I hate to be this guy that's going to talk about the food. That looked good. Cheese flavored moments. Cereal snack with delicious cheesy center. Yes, please. The other one is Smith's crispy tubes. Crispy tubes. Mingles is easier to eat. Oh, moments. Everybody going moments. Really? Moments look better. Tubes look like you bite it and they just explode. I have no idea why you're getting those pictures because I clicked the same link and it's showing me food in stadiums. No, yeah. I just clicked what you gave me, sister. This is a fun game though. Oh, moments won by a landslide. Oh, here we go. Look, we getting there now. We got bounties. If you never had a bounty before, they are they're terrible. But if you love them, you love them. They're coconut and dark chocolate, right? And next to it, we have Milky Bars. Also horrible. But if you love it, you love it. Two candy bars I don't like. There's two that I don't like right next to each other. Everybody going bounty. Y'all like bounty, huh? Man, I don't like it. What do y'all like? Maybe it's just coconut. Coconut's not my jam. Luffy says I like them Milky Bars, but you think Bounty's more popular? Yeah, it is. Wait, which one? You gonna get yo? I'm watching you. Almost got me singing the song, man. You can tell what era I'm from because immediately the song started playing in my head. I will not sing the song. I'm gonna go with Bounty. It sounds like that's the one y'all recognize. Ooh, it was close. We won though. It was close, but we won. Next up, I got ham and cheese toast topper, mushroom and bacon toast topper, or pot casserole. Pot noodle casserole? Now, I've never heard of a pot noodle casserole. Actually, let's be honest. I've never heard of a toast topper either. The world is a toast topper. Ham and cheese or mushroom? I don't know what these things are. I can honestly say I've never seen either one of these things. Pineapple says you got to go with pot noodles, toppers, or vile. Okay. I don't know, Ben. I've never heard of it before. I'm assuming it means you make toast and this is a spread of some sort. So it's a mushroom and bacon spread. Yeah, that don't sound good. This is tough. If it was pot noodle, I'd say that, but this is off brand. What brand is it? Golden Wonder. Oh, these are old. 1982 on one, 1998 on the other one. Yeah, that Golden Wonder. I bet it don't look like that no more. So everyone's saying the toppers are gross. Toast a slice of bread. You put it, man. It just sounds like there's something about. I know that some people who are real foodies, they love a meat spread, and meat spread turned my stomach just looking at it. Oh, we was wrong. Toast toppers won. I took y'all's advice. We have Brannigan's proper thick cut crisps. Yo, only in the UK. It's got to be UK, right? Where they say proper thick cut. You know what? Look. I watch enough UK drama. I've watched enough that only people from the UK use proper like that. They'll say it was a proper war. No. I need a proper dog, not a little yapper. You're the only people that say that. Like, I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just I would never say that with my own mouth. Roast beef and mustard crisps, or we have pineapple flavored Tudor's pineapple flavored crisps, or roast beef and mustard. I mean, if it were me, I'm probably picking up the pineapple ones first because I'm real curious, but I don't know which one's actually more popular. You don't mean HPL dramas? Look, revise your token and drop it on the Discord. You're welcome. Thanks, David. Ben said gammon pineapple. Ooh, pineapple came in and said it's got to be Brannigan's. Mr. H says got to be Brannigan's. Impatient Ben said that's proper weird. It looks like you got out Ben. Ben, you got outvoted, man. We're gonna go Brannigan's. Brannigan's was right. It must be like a brand people know. I don't know it. Yes, exactly. Here we got Barrett's Spanish Gold Coconut. Now look, what's with the UK and coconut stuff? Coconut tobacco. And we also have Vessels pre-rolled. It looks like on the left you have loose tobacco maybe. And on the right you have no. Oh, okay. I'm reading this wrong. On the left, you have coconut strands dusted in chocolate and sugar. Okay, so coconut tobacco is not tobacco. You're not smoking that. That's like it's candy, right? And on the right side, you have chocolate cigarettes, chocolate sticks in edible paper. Okay, so these are both candies. I was twisted. I'm like, who in the world wants coconut tobacco? Ben said, I'm a smoker and coconut cigarettes look yummy. Coconut cigarettes, man. Look, I don't know. What would that do to your innards? Is coconut the kind of thing that will actually smoke? I don't know. Yeah, I thought they were actually tobacco. They're not. They're candy. All right, so no, you good, Ben. Nah, man, I know what you meant. You ain't gonna offend me, brother. I'm gonna go with the cigarettes because it actually makes sense. It seems more universal. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I think a lot of countries do candy cigarettes, so I was like, that makes more sense as like a. Here we have Nestle's Secret, 1985. I remember that one. And we have Cadbury's Amazing. I've heard of this. I've never had one. I've always wanted. Hold on. Let me read the description. I've always wanted one of these. We didn't have them over here. Amazing Raisin Bar. Man, I heard this in 1972. So the Amazing Raisin Bar, I saw this on Doctor Who back in like 1985 or something. And I'm like, man, I want an Amazing Raisin. I want an Amazing Raisin chocolate bar. We ain't get them over here. Sorry, I got excited for a minute. So we got Nestle's Secret, which we did get over here. I don't think anybody liked it. It didn't sell well. And then we have the Amazing Raisin. Ben, don't apologize, man. Don't apologize for being where you're from, brother. You good? What did I say? What did I say that offended everybody like a year ago? Oh, I know what it was. I was saying that that I spilled coffee on my pants and y'all thought I was talking about my skibbies. Yeah. Yeah. We got a whole debate about pants and trousers and biscuits. Ain't nothing to be offended about, brother. For real, for real. Mr. H says gotta be secret. I would say Cadbury's, as I don't remember Nestle doing chocolate when I was a kid. Okay. Movie says I don't want. We got a split decision. Go secret or go Cadbury. Floofy says I don't want raisins in my chocolate. I really do want raisins in my chocolate. That sounds awesome. For what it's worth, I read it and it was normal to me. Like, why'd it get auto modded? And then I was like, oh, Twitch by Americanized. Yeah. Yep. In fact, I'm a little bit surprised that it actually put the text up. Although is Twitch technically an American company? I don't think so. Man, somebody got to tie break this thing. You want raisins or you want that secret bar? I think the secret bar is caramel, right? No, it's lattice and mousse. So the secret bar is mousse and the Cadbury thing is chocolate covered nougat and raisins. Man, I don't know, Floofy, but I want it. I'm going to go with raisins just because I want to taste it. I was completely wrong. Not close. You were right about secret. I was way, way off. See, that's why it didn't come here because nobody else bought it. Get out. I've never seen that before. Bruh, England be wildin'. All right. Hubba Bubba Bubble Jug. It's powdered gum, is it? It is. It's a jug of powdered gum. Shake and chug. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, can you imagine choking on that or breathing that in? No. You breathe it in. Gum goes in your lungs, man.
How you doing?
No.
Welcome to Costco. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Welcome to Costco. I love you too, Luce. That's number one. And number two, we have Mars from 1979, Fizzy Spangles. We had these in America, but they didn't call them that. Gosh, all my Gen X guys, where's Crazy Uncle when I need him? What were these things called? Mars was the company that made them. You put them in your mouth and they kind of sizzle and they sort of foam. We had these things. They were like little fizzy tablets. It's the kind of thing you could throw in water and make like carbonated water. What were those things called? Pineapple says gotta be Spangles. Floopy said gotta be Spangles. David says it's got to be Bubble Jug because we actually had that here. Interesting. Shake and chug. I've never had that before. I want to go Spangles, but I'm watching you people loose. What were those candies called? You put on your tongue and they fizz. What were them things called? Down on me. Maybe it was a 90s candy. Maybe it was that late. Maybe it was 90s, early 2000s. They came in a pack, sort of like this on the what would it be? That side, on that side. And they kind of fizz. You throw them in your mouth and they sort of like not popple. They would sort of like make bubbles. Sherbert Pips, you can still buy them. David said Alka-Seltzer, Pop Rocks. Yeah, Pop Rocks did that too. But there was a tablet version. I'm watching you people, you're right. There was Pop Rocks. And then there was a version that looked like Alka-Seltzer tabs. I can't remember. All right, it's okay. I'm going to go with Fizzy Spangles because most people seem to know what it is. Oh, David! Bruh, I'm going to say this out loud. This is the first time in my life I'm saying this, David. You were right. I was wrong and you were right. First, look, even a broken clock is right twice a day, David. Come on. Come on, that's funny. Woo! All right, we got Nestle's 2004 Vice Versa. I don't know what this is. Milk chocolate capsules encased in their inverse. Oh, so chocolate on the outside, or it's chocolate on the outside, and what would it be like? Creamy nougat in the inside, and then you also have creamy nougat on the outside with chocolate on the inside, vice versa. That's funny. And you also have Mars Delight. This was milk chocolate and fondant. Yep. This is one of those candy bars that they thought was going to sell here in the States, and it disappeared super quick because it wasn't rich and fatty enough for us Americans. We didn't want to pay for fondant. You know what I'm saying? David said I'm going with Delights. Oh, I'm sorry. It's white chocolate and milk chocolate. Is that what it is? It's not like a nougat center. It was white chocolate and dark chocolate, or white and milk. Okay. Honorable said Delight. David said Delight. Mars is a wild company to Google, not publicly owned, but some random family making billions. Is that true, Ben? Is the Mars family just a family? Do you think they're from Mars? Are they Martians? We were talking about aliens earlier. Are they Martians? We say Nougat. Everyone's going Mars. All right. Oh, Mars by a landslide. Bruh, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Bro, I don't think I can look. I don't think I can look at that. Give me a second. I know that usually I do this and I'm joking. Does that say baked beans with chocolate sauce? That looked to me like it says baked beans. Oh, it does. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I can look at it. All right, here's what it says. Asada, 1998. Baked beans in chocolate flavored sauce. Look. Is that like a real thing? Okay. Let's pretend that doesn't exist for just a minute. Maybe y'all love it. Next to it, we has Heinz, 1995. Baked bean pizza with cheese. A light, crispy base with something tomato sauce type with Heinz baked beans, mozzarella, and cheddar. Look, if I had to choose one, I'm going to pizza. Man, man. Candied baked beans. Man, both are weird, but surely the pizza wins. The pizza has to win, right? Surely the pizza. Look, there's no way the baked beans and chocolate beat. Look, a baked bean pizza, I think I would eat it. If the Heinz, it may be an April Fool's joke, but if the Heinz baked bean pizza is real, it says 1995. Look, honestly, mid-90s, there was some wild food stuff on the shelf. Let's assume that's real. I would try that. I don't know that I would expect to love it, but I would give that a taste. Baked beans and chocolate? Man, I don't know. Yeah, we won by a landslide, family. We won by a landslide. We got 7 out of 10. I think there's is it just one a day? Can I only do one? For real? Get out of here. Oh, I can go back a day? Let's do one more and then we're out. Let's do one more and then we're done for the day. This is it, family. Last one. No, it's fun. It's fun. We got we're back in the Is the whole thing in the UK? We ain't gonna get like Brazil or something. All right, here we go. Teamworth FC. So we're back at a football stadium. I don't know where. Oh, Tamworth FC. It looks like cheesy chips for $3.50. By the way, I want you to take just a minute and look at those cheesy chips. Any of my Americans see a problem with these cheesy fries? Look, I'm all for fat boy food. You can look at me and know I'm with. Anybody see a problem with this? I'm just saying. Yeah, there's a meltage issue. Yeah. Number 2, we got Wembley Stadium 2025. The first one was in 2022. This is a 4-cheese pizza. Large tiger-based. What is tiger? Oh, large tiger bread. I don't know what that means. Anybody speak British? What is tiger bread? Topped with marzo tomato sauce, mozzarella, cheddar, Monterey Jack, cheese with basil, olive oil, and salt. $18.50. It looks like it's the kind of thing that they give it to you in a box and you go microwave it. So it looks like a Hot Pocket. It's like a Hot Pocket pizza versus fries with unmelted cheese on top. Pineapple said tiger bread's amazing. What's it taste like? What's tiger bread? Oh, I'm watching you people. Let me give them the benefit of the doubt. I think you might be right. You may pick these things up and throw them in the microwave on the way in. I'm watching you people. You might be on to something. They might sell it this way, and then you go like do the little cook prep thing on one of those little cook prep stations. That makes sense. I think cheese is incorporated in the bread, so it's layered or striped. Oh, it's a cheesy bread. Yeah, but one's $18 and one's $3.50. Pineapple said tiger bread's not cheesy. Well, which one would you get? Which one do you think is more popular, tiger bread or unmelted cheese fries? It's got to be the fries, right? No, am I crazy? Tiger bread look better, let's be honest. Thank you, Pineapple. Tiger bread is a Dutch crunch. Tiger bread is also called Dutch crunch. The bread's made with a pattern baked in the top, making by painting rice paste onto the surface prior to baking. That would make it really crispy. That's awesome. I want to eat it. Here's what it looks like, family. Little subscription or little description of it. Originated in the Netherlands, it was called Marco Polo bread. It's now being sold in Sainsbury's since 2012. And it looked good. I want it. I'm gonna go with the bread. I think at least it looks like something I might actually. It looks like a meal. Oh man. Well, wait a minute. That wasn't 100%. It was 29-19. How is that? All right, whatever. How is that? That's not a percentage. Here we got Arsenal Women 2024. We got a steak Sammy. Black garlic mayo, a rocket, onion rings, and chips. Black garlic mayo rocket. Rocket just means sausage, right? Doesn't rocket just mean sausage? And then we have Arsenal sandwich. So we got the Arsenal women and the Arsenal men. Arsenal women's get a steak Sammy for $24. Arsenal men get pork and stuffing. Oh, pork and stuffing in a baguette. Dude, you got to bag it. Pork and stuffing. Look, that's an easy choice for me, man. What do you think people actually choose, though? Man, that sandwich looked good. I had the pork and stuffing Cobb with gravy today. What's the odds? I don't know, but that looked good. David said you were right again. Were you right that time? I think it was a toss-up. Number one, you go with the steak Sammy. The steak Sammy look good. You got steak sandwich for $24. We got pork and stuffing for $6. If I'm actually at a match and I want to watch and I want I want to pop in one hand and a sandwich in the other, I'm definitely going for the pork. But if I'm at gonna sit down, you know what I mean? If I'm in a suite, maybe I go for the steak Sammy. I'm gonna go with pork and stuffing just because I want to eat it. Yep, I was right. Look, see, that's over 100% too. I don't understand how was one 79%. That doesn't make any sense to me. We have Colville Town. Looks like they got meatballs, chips, gravy, and mushy peas. Man, look, this is all going to be cultural talk, but what's the deal with mushy peas? I'm not trying to yuck your yum. If you love mushy peas, just let me know why. I don't understand. I've had mushy peas one time, and I don't get it. I don't get it. They don't taste like anything. Should it have a certain fat content, or should it have a salty vibe or a garlic vibe? Something. They just taste like grass. They just taste like green. What do y'all like about it? What do you like about it? Mushy peas are a food group all their own. Some brands are better than others. Mushy peas with mint sauce. Okay, you do sauce it then. When I had it, I've only had it one time, and I remember going, what's the point? It's just bad pudding. The picture on the left looks yummy. The picture on the right is from, so one on the left is from Colville Town. That's $6.50. It looks like fries, gravy, mushy peas, and a meatball. On the right, you got Birmingham City. I'm assuming that is the pitch in Birmingham. Well, you're going to have, I think there's 2 teams in Birmingham, right? This is Birmingham City. They got lamb keema fries. Lamb and fries. So you got a meatball and fries on one side with mushy peas, of course. And on the right side, you got lamb and keema. The peas is $6.50. The lamb is $10. Devoria, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. Love family. Come on now. Welcome in. Pull up a pew. We doing a community game. This is our last game of the day. Devoria, I got to get over there and raid your channel one of these days. We always end. You end half hour before me. I always miss you. I owe you a couple. Blessings, family. Everybody, big hugs to the family. Big hugs to the family. Know that you are a blessing over here. Blessings. Blessings. Come on now. Blessings. Blessings. Thank you for being here. If you're not following Devoria, family, get over there and follow Devoria. Talk about a positive streamer. Are you still on that that link tip right now? You finished Luigi's Mansion, right? And you moved on to Winds of the Wild? Got to make sure you exaggerate that and cause lamb and fries is completely different than lamb fries. If you get a lamb fry, you might be upset when you don't see potatoes. Fair enough. Angie, welcome in. Blessings on you. I got to check out North. Have a good day. Other mods, hope you're doing good. Blessings, mods. We're going to get out of here pretty quick. We got 6 more of these. We need to hustle through them. I only got 10 minutes left. Raiders, I hope you feel loved. This is North Hill Live. I am North himself. I'm a full-time pastor and a full-time nerd. If you're here with Devoria, you probably been around. Me and Devoria been kicking it for a while, so hopefully you know our vibe. On Mondays, we play indie games. On Tuesdays, we do Bible study. On Thursdays, we do church. And on Fridays, it's DIY. Today, our DIY was we made a brand new emote for our raid out of here today. And so we'll be using that brand new emote today. So welcome in. I hope you find some friends and some family. If you got a minute, tell me what you love about Devoria. Tell me what you love. Yeah, we finished Luigi's Mansion. Now we're starting a Zelda-thon. Going to play every Zelda game in the timeline. Wait, Devoria. Are you doing them in the timeline in which they were released? Or are you doing them in chronological order based on the mythology? Brothers got to know. All right. We have Rio Grande Valley FC. That looked good. We got fajita quesadillas. Yes, sir. And we also have Chelsea. Ooh, Chelsea got shawarma. Chelsea got shawarma. You voting for the fajitas or the shawarma? Fajitas are $9.50 and the shawarma's $10. Wait, seriously? The fajitas cost the same as the shawarma? Come on. Look, Chelsea ripping people off. I just got to say, Rio Grande giving it out. Rio Grande giving real meal for the same price Chelsea giving you a snack. Everyone's go fajitas. You're doing it based on mythology. Okay. So you're going to end on Nintendo 64, right? Is that right? I think so. All right, man. I'm going to go with no. You wouldn't end on Nintendo 64. You'd end on GameCube, right? Fajitas all day long. Fajitas for the win. Let's do this thing. Next up, we got Kingstonian. By the way, where is Kingstonian? It's actually in Kingston. Oh, look! I was in Kingston for the World Cup, man. I was in Kingston for the World Cup. That city turned out for the World Cup. All right. We got rice, plantains, gravy, and coleslaw. We got Manchester United cheese and ham panini. Oh, come on. Hold up. You can't compare these two things. Jerk chicken for $12.50. Cheese and ham panini for $7. One Kingstonian FC and one Manchester United. What do y'all think? Y'all want the plantains and the jerk chicken, or do y'all want the cheese Sammy? What is that? A cheese and ham panini. Pineapple said, "I want the cheese and ham, but I want a lot more ham." Yeah, that looked pretty weak. I'm watching you. People said you would go with the Kingston. Yeah, bruh. I for whatever reason it keeps coming around right now. Like I've only been to Kingston once. I was there. How long was I there? Maybe a month, 4 weeks, something like that. Lately, it keeps coming back, man. I wonder if there's another Jamaica trip for me. Is it mythology or story? I'm confused now. We're going to start that Skyward Sword and end with Windwalker, I think, because Spirit Tracks not even on the Switch system. Okay, I got you. I don't know, Devoria. I'm not sure. Looks like we're divided. I'm gonna go with jerk chicken. Ooh, we just barely won. Next up, we got Aviva Stadium in Ireland. Aviva Stadium in Ireland. $7 hot dog. By the way, I want you to take just a quick look at that hot dog. Real quick, all my Americans, where the grill marks? All the Americans are like, wait, you giving me a boiled hot dog? Where the grill marks be? Is that even cookified? Did you just take it out of the freezer? On the right, we got Nottingham Forest. Wait. Nottingham Forest got a smashed double burger for $9. Hot dog for $7. Looks like it just came out of a school cafeteria. And you got a smashed double burger for $9 coming out of Nottingham Forest. Look, all my UK folk, I got a quick question for you. I've only had like 20 of them today. Is Nottingham Forest a city in the UK? Is there actually a place called Nottingham Forest? I thought that was just from the storybooks. Angie says, how long you been streaming? How many years? I think this is 4 for me. Angie. David said, yeah, that sausage need burnt. I'm watching people say it's the one on the right, no question. That's what gets a lot of people stuck, thinking solely on their view of food. Exactly. That's why the answer is so different. Basically like Family Feud. Yep. I've already said grill marks. If you ain't got, yeah, that's a plastic Barbie food. Nottingham does exist. It's a place. Okay. All right. Yeah, Angie, man, welcome in. I hope you find a home away from home over here. We a God-fearing Christian, family-friendly community. So pull up a chair. Don't feel threatened. I hope you enjoy it. Pineapple's been with us 3 years, 7 months. Yep, that's what I said. We're right at 4 years, I think. Pineapple, you joined pretty quickly. Yeah, double burger all day. Next up, we got ham and cheese panini that looks like it had a problem. Man, you serve someone this panini. Look, he had a bad day. He had $4.70. He had a bad day. Ooh, I don't know how to say that. That says Ilkeston Town FC. Man, that looks like a great stadium. I want to go to Ilkeston Town. This is a mega burger. 2 burgers, 2 cheeses, 2 bacon, $7. I appreciate that. A lot's been on my mind. I've been processing so many things. God's been working on some things in my life. Well, Angie, we ain't here to, we're not here to try to get in your business. But at any point, you need prayer. You want somebody to talk to. You want to just vent out. Right here is fine. On Discord is fine. Our prayer channel is amazing. Check it out. !Discord. Take you right over to it. Seriously, blessings. No pressure. Just letting you know. You need to vent, man. You need to express yourself. Feel free. Why does that bread look as like it does? It looks like it's all. I think that's just the way the panini. It was just pressed in there too long. It's got to be the burger, right? Yeah, not close. All right, we got 3 more. Double bacon smash burger in Hampton and Richmond FC. Wait, Hampton and Richmond? The stadium have 2 names, Hampton and Richmond. It looks messy, but it looked good. Wait, it says double bacon smash with cheesy crisp. Oh, okay. So there's some cheese on them fries. All right. Right next to it, we got Stoke City. Ooh, speaking of that, Stoke City, I watched a video of some people that went to visit the stadium there in Stoke City. That looked like a blast, man. They looked like they was having a good time. Doner meat, and chips. I'm not sure what doner meat is, but it looked good. Is that pork belly? Is that what that is? Pork belly and chips? Is that what doner mean? That means so much. I don't really know where to start. I just want you to feel welcome. There's the community hug, for real. I just want you to feel welcome. I can give you a link if you like where you can kind of vent. You know what I'm saying? If God's doing stuff in your life, sometimes we get like, what is happening? What is going on? I just want some answers. We don't necessarily have answers to all questions because God does what God's going to do. But we have a lot of people with tons of experience. It's a kebab, so it's lamb. So we got lamb and fries on the right, and we got bacon double on the left. Neither one of them look good to me. What do you guys want? I don't want either one. Which one do you guys want? Exactly, big win. It's kind of like Family Feud. You pick the one you want to eat, but we're trying to guess what other people picked. You got lamb and fries on the right, or on that side over there, and we got bacon smash burger. Floovy says burger. David says slaw. Okay, we got one for left, one for right. Somebody got to jump in and tie break this thing. I'm watching you people said left. Everybody going burger. Y'all going burger. Y'all going burger. All right. Everybody going burger. Fair enough. Burger was, right, but not by much. Just barely right. Next up, we got 3 left. We got 2 left. South Sheffield FC Chips, sausage, and curry. Chips, sausage, and curry. You know what? I got to be honest. That looked good to me. That looked good to me. On the right, you got roast potatoes with brisket gravy. And that's from Huddersfield Town. So we got chips and sausage with curry sauce, and we got beef brisket gravy and potatoes. They both sound good. They're the same price, by the way. Same price, family. Which one would you be buying? Chips, sausage, and curry is always going to win. They're the same price. Can I have both? They're both $4.50. They're both $4.50. I shall start expressing on the fact that lacking work experience has been holding me back from landing a job. Worldly pressure from my dad has been onto adding due to the lack of understanding from his side. There is a real generational disconnect for finances and work right now. Angie, I just want to let you know that you're not alone in that. Yep, you are not alone in that. Big win. Say everyone's going German football on the right for me. Left. I got a lot of lefts. We're going to go left just because I think that's got the vote. Yep, we was wrong. That those roast potatoes were the winner. I'm all alone, but I finally have a career counselor who's been helping me with career and future stuff. I got you, sister. I got you. I'll put you on the prayer list. We're going to pray for you at the end. Last one. Brighton and Home Albion. I don't know what that means. Brighton and Home. They got a breakfast special. Sausage, egg, and cheese. That is my go-to breakfast just about every day right there. That's what I have just about every day. On the other side, we have Rotherham United. They got pie, mashed peas, and gravy. We're back to the mashed peas. All y'all love them mashed peas, man. All y'all love them mashed peas. Another thing, my birthday's coming up in 3 days, and it's been mind-boggling. Man, I am with you. Birthdays give me the slip every time. I know people love their birthdays. I never have. Always make me feel old. It is your birthday. Oh, I got you, people. The breakfast sandwich is $7. The pie, mash, and peas is $5.50. So the peas is a little cheaper. The sandwich is that's $7 for a breakfast sandwich is pretty pricey. Rotherham Rovers. There's one sure way to stop birthdays from happening. No, remember, we're talking about stadium prices. We are. Big win. You take the sandwich. Big win. You go with the sandwich, huh? Big win going for the sandwich. Really? I figured big win go for the pie. Angie said sandwich. I'm watching you people say sandwich. No, that's what we doing. We choosing. I'll take one more vote in here, see if we can get it close. Sandwich. All right. Everybody going sandwich. Hey, winner, chicken dinner. Let's go, family. Let's go. I appreciate each and every one of you up in this joint. Woo! All y'all winners in my book. All y'all winners in my book. We're going to go ahead and spend just a minute. We're going to pray for Angie. If anybody else has a prayer request, we're not going to spend a ton of time taking requests. If you have a prayer request, !ADD, and I'm going to pray through the requests, and then we're going to get up out of here because it is noon o'clock on my end, and I got Bible study getting ready to roll up in. All right, all right, all right. God bless you all, family. I'm going to give this game to Flat Cat for his next long stream. It's fun. It's fun. I got you, people. And James, yep. Usual housing needs, friends. I gave a Bible. Yep. Got you, Mr. H. I know David got a place, man. David, you moving next week, right? Stoked for you, brother. All right. I'm going to pray. Keep adding prayer requests. I'll keep looking up. Yeah, we called even? All right, family. Lord God, I thank you and I praise you and I lift you up. There really is nothing being like right here at this point with your people, with the Holy Spirit tying us all together. I want to lift up David, not Nick Cage, and Floofy, and Yoshi, and Flatcap, and Spartan, and Pineapple. I'm watching you people. Gamer Night, Loose Tune Mania, My Husband's Blessing, Big Unk, Mountain Name, Doug the Gamer Dad, Red Fire, Loose, One Reason, Angie, and David, and Big Win. Sister Pineapple, and God, we want to lift up James. God, I know that James has been running from you and his sister cares and her heart breaks. Bring him back to you. Give I'm watching you people the know-how to know how far to step out, how far to pull back. Keep us safe out in these streets. God, I ask that you give her all the things that she needs, physically, mentally, emotionally, medically. Fill her cupboards. God, I pray you bring that ride or die into her life. God, I want to lift up Angie. Angie's come to us today for the first time and just poured herself out. God, we know that happens because we're all tied in the same spirit and we don't want to belittle it or make it a small thing, God. We thank you for her faithfulness. God, it sounds like she's not had the career prospects she's really wanted or needed. Her family's not supportive. They don't understand. And I think that this is a normal thing for a lot of people right now. The world's changing so quickly. God, guide her steps. God, I pray this career counselor is exactly what she needs, when she needs it, how she needs it. God, I pray for Mr. H and his housing needs. I thank you now that you're going to be opening doors we haven't even seen yet. God, close the right ones, open the right ones. Bless his steps. Give him favor among those who hand out apartments. God, I want to pray for Mr. H's friend. He's dropped a Bible on him, and it went over okay. God, I pray it continues to go over, that you'll use him in mighty ways in the place he's been planted. And God, I want to lift up Pineapple's brother. I know she's got two. She was over at one's house today, had to help clean a refrigerator. And I know that it's Friday and it's her weekend and she's given her time. God, I pray an extra measure of grace and strength and blessing upon her for loving her family so much. God, I want to pray for Devoria. I thank you for the positive influence she has out here in these Twitch streets. Make her your servant in this place at this time. God, I also want to lift up Flatcap. He's been doing this thing for 5 years, been putting his faith out in public, not just like standing up in a pulpit, but God, he'd get behind a camera and he'd stand there, full face, letting everybody know that he represents you. I pray a blessing upon him and all the other Christian streamers out here in this world right now. God, I thank you for every person that calls this place home. Bind us together as we grow closer to you. We pray all these things in the name of Jesus. Why? Because he done told us to. All of God's people said. Thanks for that follow, Angie. Amen and amen and amen. Thanks for being here, family. God bless each and every one of you. We're going to raid up out of here, but before we do, the reason why we can do this before I can get there, I got you, Luce. All right. Look, I see how you play. You know how she do. You know how she do. And now he's on the run. The devil's in the phone booth. Dialing 911. My whole life has changed since the Lord saved me. Everyone that I see. Oh, the kings to the kingdom are the secrets to success. The devil's in the phone boat. Dialing 911. My whole lot has changed. I love that line. All right, family. Out here, the reason we can keep doing this is I got people working behind the scenes, people who love you. You haven't even met them yet. We call them our moderators. They're keeping it safe in here. They're helping me get my raid messages squared away. They make sure that the bots don't overrun and the trolls are stepped on. They be swinging that bot hammer. Before we play their outro, I want you to know I love you and Jesus loves you. Nothing like being with his people. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you, family. Moderators, you're the best. You know you the best.
When the chat gets wild and the memes fly free, there's a crew that keeps it cool as can be. Sister Pineapple's got that radiant glow, dropping kindness bombs everywhere she goes. Mr. Honeydo's got eyes like a hawk. Click like banana.
Pick a raid message, family. Pick any raid message. Let's do this thing.
North Hill Air has the world's greatest mods. Keeping peace while we laugh and applaud. From sunrise rays to late night nods. North Hill Life got the world's greatest mods. Crazy uncles cracking jokes in chat. You never know what he's cooking with that hat. I'm watching you people, always on guard, making sure the trolls don't get too far. And when chaos starts to twist and bend, Troll Vista jumps in, it's handled, my friend. North Hill Live has the world's greatest mods. Keeping peace while we laugh and applaud. From sunrise rays to late night nods. North Hill Live got the world's greatest mods.
All right, family. We're going to visit a Christian artist today.
He rolls in with a smooth command, holding it down like a one-person band. Together they shine, this legendary squad. They're heroes in chat. Give them an A, so raise your marks. Let the emotes rain for the mod team. Keep enjoying the game. North Hill Live has the world's greatest mods.
She's doing a commission piece,
Guardians of laughter,
making some
the best of the
caricatures.
squad.
Let her know we love her, yeah?
Sunrise
Share the love of Christ. We got this, family. God bless y'all. I'll see you on the other side.